AaronLoop.eth up in the house. Here back at you again with another Waifu Mound Wednesdays. What is going on, fam? So check it out. We just uploaded the new course. If you can see for yourself, this is based on the animes, all types of animes like Nuturo. Whoa, just disappeared. There it is. Anyway, a bunch of different kinds of dojo type inspired, and this is the waifumon that you can get. So basically, if you're seeing this, if you want this, the non-shiny version you can get for free. Just post your wallet number in the comments below. It could be Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We don't discriminate. Facebook, post your wallet number in the comments below to get it for free. If you want to get the shiny version, come on by. Come on by and complete this course, and you'll get an additional shiny version. Plus, you'll get these Dino pants. And if you get first place, you get the gold shoes. And if you get second, you get the lava shoes. Check out that stomach. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Boom, perfect. Got ourselves a nice little banner right here. I'm in the realm DG. I'm going to be posting this right now so you all can join. How is everybody doing this day? There's a lot of events going on today. Probably be checking out too as well. We got Meta Trekkers happening right now as we speak. We also got and Rustin's going to be there. He's going to be killing it today on the tables. Shout out to him. We also have I believe the Baby Dolls event as usual, going around at 6. And we also have somebody that wants to learn a little bit more about the metaverse. They'll be coming in on the stream very soon too as well. So here we go. Let's go ahead and post this URL. You can join us live now. Boom, posted. Better post it on Twitter too. I know most of you guys are on Twitter, so I will post it on there too. But thank you guys all for joining, and I look forward to whoever completes this event first. It's going to be lots of fun. Let's see if the tweet went out, making sure everything's good. Yep, the stream is healthy and live on Twitter. I'm going to write that here. You can join us now live. I am in DG Realm. I'm going to post this right here for you guys. Realm. All right. Tweet is now posted. While that is, you guys are getting some time to funnel in, I'm going to read some of you guys' comments that you just posted right now. Thank you so much. We got official Crypto Cube in the house.eth. What's going on, bro? Thanks for always coming through and posting your wallet number. Really appreciate it, man. We got, I cannot pronounce that name, bro. It's a different language, probably Chinese, Japanese, but regardless, Meta Nabuccan. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. We also got Dark Face in the house. What is going on, Dark Face? Much love to you, brother. We got Fred Sith. What's going on, man? Twitter boy. What's going on, bro? Like a little cat picture. We got Safe Moon Strong, bro. I've been seeing you in every stream. Looking out, bro. Thank you so much for posting your wallet number. We got Garth Cuttings with the wallet number and the hearts. Thanks so much, bro. Welcome to the stream. Really appreciate it, man. We got this event right here. I'm going to also be checking out some other spots as well. But I just uploaded this up, and I have tested this level. It is completable. I know. That is saying a lot these days. For those that have come to multiple streams of ours before in the past, you all know this ain't no joke, man. Getting these levels to work in Decentraland is no easy task, but we have done 24 of them. I believe we're going to do 25, which is above and beyond what we promised. That's the goal, is always to go above and beyond. We said we'd probably do roughly 20. We've already done more than that. So as long as we always in life do more than we promise, then you can't beat it. Pink, we got Pika Dino Zilla. What's going on, bro? I'm at work, but please, thank you. Of course, bro. Thank you for always coming through, man. Post your wallet number. You've been I think I met you through YFusion/Uwu Crew, and you've been really positive influence in this community since you've been here. So I appreciate it. Of course, bro. We'll be sending you this Waifumon ASAP. I hope you enjoy work, man, and I hope we entertain you while you're at work. This is it right here. You already posted your wallet number, so you're all good. Antonio, thank you, my man. Miguel Escalante, as always, bro. I've been seeing you too as well. Thanks for coming by. Future Ghost, what's going on, bro? I love that bunny skull NFT. We got Nico too as well. Thank you for posting your wallet number, everybody. Really appreciate it. Uh-oh. As you guys can see, the elevator's taking me down. So a lot of really cool stuff going on here. I am going to try to see if I can complete it myself. I believe most of us are probably at the Meta Trekkers. I'm going to try to beat this course while I'm waiting, and then I might go pop by and say hi to as well. I have a lot of events going on today, so I understand if we couldn't make it to this one in particular. I am in Realm DG. Oh, also having a really fun idea too. If you guys want to get involved, um, going to be doing a pumpkin carving is what I call it. I'd like to release a. Well, I have two Halloween style waifumons, but one I want to do is just which is will be a waifumon in a pumpkin patch with a bunch of pumpkins on it. And I think the best way to do that is to basically have all of us just draw on a pumpkin, and then we can all just like we did with the Bat Shatner one, where we all signed it and it came out pretty good. If you guys haven't checked that out, you can go on to OpenSea and see. Everybody signed it, and it was a really cool NFT. It was like the community, everyone got to be a part of it. Bat Shat, he's an OG whale of ours. He's killing it. He was one of the top guys that bought the most Waifumon, and also really a really positive influence in the community. Always active in Discord, helping out new people. He's really basically just an overall cool, great guy. He's a great captain. We always call him Captain Bat Chat because he's a big. He's basically acts as a captain, but he's also he is also a fan of Star Trek. So yeah, he's been a great guy, and we all signed it. It was a get well Waifumon since he's been sadly in the hospital for a while, or he's been really sick. And luckily, he's telling us he's doing better. So I really appreciated that. But that was a lot of fun. A lot of people came through on that. I always get kind of worried when I ask people for things, if they're going to come through or not, because it's a little awkward if they don't. But yeah, I'll pull that up right now if you guys haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it was nice. A lot of you, I would say like maybe 50 plus, maybe I don't even know. A lot of you signed it, and that was really cool. And it came out really cool. I like how it came out. Let's take a look and see. You can show you guys as well. Waifumon. We got Javier Rocha in the house. What is going on, Javier, man? Thanks for posting your wallet number. I really appreciate it. I will add it to the list, so that way we make sure you get yourself a free NFT too as well, man. This is the one you're going to be getting for free. There's if you want the shiny version too, you can just jump into this spot right now. It's in the Decentraland Metaverse. It's free. If you complete it, you get the shiny version. First place, you get the gold shoes too as well, and the 404 Dino pants. So thanks for joining, man. I'm going to copy because I scraped the wallet numbers off Twitter, but I want to make sure you get your free NFT. So I am going to copy that if it's going to let me. What the heck? Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let's see. If you could do me a favor, man, it's not letting me copy it. If you can post that wallet number in the Twitter live stream too. That way, it's a guarantee it'll get to you. If not, I'm gonna keep this open so then that way I'll make sure it'll be sent manually to you as well. But yeah, thanks, man, for posting it. If you want to join us and getting this course done too, you get a shiny version as well. And you can also win on top of that some of the other Decentraland wearables. But thanks. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I got distracted. But yeah, let's see. Waifumon, Polygon. If you guys want to check this out, where is it at? That's the one that I don't know if you guys have seen this one yet. This is one that I drew for fun too as well. It's to me, it's one of my best works of art, really. It's one of look at that. It's beautiful. Literally one of the best. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. And that's like I guess a Knuckles, a really bad drawing of a Knuckles. I don't know. I was testing out a new pen. Basically, long story short, to draw, there's the one you can draw on the iPad, and then there's these pens that you can draw and look at the screen at the same time. And I was testing it out, and dude, it is not my style, bro. The thing about that is that it's hard to like put your brain like, hey, I'm drawing on that screen even though it's over there, and it wasn't working for me. I got to be looking at what I draw. It wasn't happening. So I just drew that for fun. This is it. This is the one that we did for him. Yeah, look at that. You all really came through on this, guys. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Damn, I was like on the money. So yeah, almost 60 people. And this is a group of people too right here. So yeah, a lot of people came through on that. So massive love to you all, guys. That was really cool that you guys did that. Um, and I really appreciate it. That was really hopefully it made his day. But yeah, this is the waifu pumpkin waifu mon that we're gonna be doing today. Basically, take any you can take any pumpkin PNG off the internet, and you can just post your logo. You can draw it on paint. I don't really care. Do whatever. I'll probably post that tweet probably later today, and then you guys can just put it whatever you want. And then I'm gonna put it on an all one waifumon, and then we're gonna mint it just like we did with that. It was a lot of fun. I don't care if you put your logo, what NFT, or your own NFT, whatever you want to do, man. We're just here to have fun. That's all that matters. All right, so I'm gonna get past this maze. I know I am. I'm gonna probably also stop by Meta Trekkers. Oh, man, this this maze. I tell you what. I tell you what. There we go. I think I can make it to the top. I've done it before, so I know this maze is completable. Look at that. Here we go. Rishi girl in the house. Hey, is this your new maze? Yes, you already know, Rishi. We always be doing the new mazes. This one for sure is always completable. This is one of the first ones we built. I've even completed it myself at one point, so it's not too hard. And I just got really frustrated of us uploading ones that are, impossible to complete, as we had in the yes last week was just a complete nightmare. We had two of them that weren't working, so one of the guys is already fixing them as we speak. But regardless, this one I know for sure works. Okay, heading over. Thanks, Rishi girl. I'll send you these coordinates too as well. Boom. Just in case if you don't have them, that's for you. And you got a lot of stuff going on today. So I know if you guys don't have too much time to complete it, it's all good. It'll be up all week. No Meta Trekkers is going on now. Might head over there too. Baby Dolls is coming up too as well. So it's a lot of stuff going on in the Decentraland. I'm really excited. This used to be just like one event type every couple of days, but now it's just nonstop events. So very blessed that the community is growing and it's a lot of fun. Um, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Also, what we're doing, Rishi, is basically what I was just talking about earlier. Is basically what we did on this NFT. I'll probably post it on Twitter, but just giving you guys a head start. We're all going to have our own pumpkin, and we can carve it however we want. We could put our name, you could put a symbol, you can just carve a little face on it. And we're going to put them like a waifumon in the middle, and then just a bunch of pumpkins all around her. And it's kind of similar to this. But yeah, hey, what's going on, Money Morris? How you doing, brother? So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. If we this one had over 50 people do it, and so we'll have you guys do it too as well. You can start on this. Oh man, I just totally messed myself up there. You can take any pumpkin off. Just type in pumpkin cartoon on Google. I'll probably find some for you guys too as well if you can't. And you just put whatever you want on it, and we'll mint the NFT together, just like we did with that one. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people came through on it, and I'll post a tweet about it. But I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. I'll probably do one of the pumpkins on stream here too as well, so that way you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. But this as well, like I said, this is a new course maze that we just uploaded right now, and if you complete it, you get this epic waifumon right here. Boom, boom. It's the shiny version. If you just post your wallet number in the tweet, you get the non-shiny version. But if you complete it, you get yourself the shiny version too. So having fun with that. I'm gonna check Twitter again. I know a lot of you guys have been commenting. Sorry, I've been kind of delaying. I was getting through a lot there. Money Morris says, oh, I love it. Yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate that you do. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Let's see. Had something. Everyone's commenting on all my other stuff too. Wow, we got a lot more comments. I'll get through them right now, real quick. We got Oda. What's going on, bro? Very relevant, relevant profile picture too, for this week. Mira Cantero, what's going on, bro? Tagoshi Yashori, you too. What the heck? There's a lot of anime in the house. Already gave a shout out to Miguel and Tarno. Ooh, we got Didi. What's going on, Didi? Good to see you again this week. Christo Surfers. I said some of you guys. Easy Tiger. What's going on, Easy? Already read good old Pika. Dark Face. And yeah, I read everyone else, I think. No, here we go. Oh, DCL.ETH or DCI. I'm not quite sure. I've been seeing you comment a lot, bro. Thanks so much for coming through, and that's a great ETH. I tell you that every week, but it's not a joke. That's a great ETH. Congrats on that. So yeah, I'm still trying to get through. I'm in the DG realm, for those of you guys that care. But regardless, this will be up all week if you don't have time to do it now. I'm gonna be able to complete this. I'm not. This is like this is like for people like me that are like not really good at parkours. This is kind of like it's hard for us. But if you're good at parkours, like this is very easy. This is mostly mazes and little like barriers and stuff. It's kind of like basically a dojo. So they did a great job on it. Obviously inspired by a lot of animes like Nuturo. So it was a lot of fun to build. We spent a lot of time on these things, as you guys can tell. They're not just one little quick little parkour or quick little maze. I mean, it's levels on levels and levels. We got, I think that's Rishi, girl. What's going on, Rishi? I think I see you under the stairs right there. That's so funny. But yeah, I just got for that part. So you'll see the first one's like a little bit of a maze, and we got ourselves a this part right here. Look at all these things coming right at us. Okay, so this part is tricky. Right after you get here, okay, yeah, this part is a little tricky. Damn, see, I always fall. I have to change. LOL. No, totally understandable. Rishi, is it just not loading for you in this realm? Man, if it isn't, I'm just like we are just not having the luck at all. We are just having no luck. Every time try to load these courses, everyone has issues. And I'm not, and if that's the case, I'm starting to think it's like maybe like the servers or the lands, which was kind of odd because when I uploaded the course, okay, seems okay, the mod good. When I uploaded last week, we were frustrated. We uploaded two different courses, neither of them worked, and then no joke, I got one of the courses and I uploaded it on an alternative land, like somebody else's land that we've had access to. The great guy Pepe God, he gave us access to that land for the Latina Princess, the Latina Princess red carpet. It was a big event, and he was very generous of letting us use that. We all had a lot of fun. Everyone that came that remembers, it was pretty fun. But man, that was he let us basically. So anyway, I have access to it still. So I tested the course on that land, and it still wasn't working. So I was just one of those days where we just all like, all right, today's not the day. You guys are very patient, and I really appreciate it. And you guys obviously still, I gave you guys all an NFT, but I gave you guys that porcelain China one, which was funny because it's just like, yeah, this today is like so breakable. It's like this porcelain China, so it's kind of relevant. A lot of you guys enjoyed that one. I believe Rishi said she really liked the way it looked too, so I'm happy she liked it. Um, but yeah, it was a lot of fun to do that one to make. I didn't really have a course in mind for porcelain china. It just was like an inspiration. Just seeing a lot of porcelain, like the way the porcelain china looks, but also League of Legends had some characters that they made look like porcelain china. I was like, oh, that's sick. Okay, this part right here, guys. This part right here is a little tricky. So only you guys that are listening right now are gonna get the inside scoop. So I'm gonna give you guys a secret. If you don't want to hear the secret, you don't want spoilers, close your ears right now. But here's the secret. The secret is these walls right here. If you walk on them, you get stuck and you can't get off. Like you have to reload and start over. So I'm just giving you guys a huge tip right now. Like be very careful when you get here. And if you're confused on where this is, just look right here. It's the red things in the middle with the white, and there's this little foxtail you see on the top. So what I'm going to do, because I've done this course, so I'm giving you guys the secret. Just look at the floor and just tap the arrows. Because if you touch the walls, if you go too hard, you're going to get stuck. See, you guys listening, I don't mind. You guys get the inside scoop. But if you're not and you just come in later this week, I apologize. You're probably going to give me some comments saying, Aaron, your course is broken. Every time I touch the wall, I get stuck. No, it's just this part of the course. That's it. The creator was wanting to give people like some type of challenge that they would have frustration with, as they do. They like to give you guys frustration. Um, but yeah. Oh my God, I have no control. Oh Rishi. Oh no. Where are you? Are you on this part, Rishi? If so, Rishi, I'm sorry. I was literally just explaining what to do here. Oh fuck! I think I just. Damn it! Me too. All right, so Rishi, yeah, this part is very. If you got to this part, it's me, not you. So Rishi, if you get to this part, you can get stuck. Your character can get sucked onto the wall. You literally have to reload. It's the only way. These guys are fucking cruel. And if you can't complete it, don't worry. You'll still get an NFT. But that part right there is like the killer. It's your character gets stuck. So yeah, it's pretty wild. It's only that portion of the course. It's only that part. Well, that's loading. I'm gonna pull up. Let's look up. Well, that's loading. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this tab. So you guys already saw that. Let's load. Can cartoon. Here we go. So yeah, you guys can just take this one of these and just type in like maybe cartoon PNG. Tomorrow I'll upload the tweet for us to. Tomorrow I'll upload the tweet so that way you guys can post your pumpkins. But I'm just giving you guys a head start right now, just so you guys know. I'll be posting this tomorrow. Oh, man, that's what I think about Google is like you're like you type in pumpkin and it's like PNG and like none of these are actual PNGs. It's like come on, man. Like I, it's good you got good SEO, but like give us like what we're actually asking for. And this all this stuff, dude. Come on, bro. I'm just gonna use this one. Come on, bro. Collection of the cartoon pumpkins. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. Yes, this is it. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is it right there. Lee, Hang, what's going on? Thanks so much for posting your wallet number and thanks for watching us on Facebook. Looking out, I appreciate it. Obviously, you post your wallet number, you'll get the free NFT. Thank you so much. If you want to come to the course too, feel free to do so. We're doing it now to get the shiny version as well. But thank you so much. I've been seeing you post every day on Facebook, so shout out to you. Anyway, so yeah, guys, you just take this pumpkin. You can draw on Microsoft Paint, whatever you want, or just put your logo on Photoshop. It doesn't matter, man. Whatever you want to put on it. The only thing is, like, if you put like a, like a racist or sexist slur or something, um, maybe I don't know. Maybe obviously people are gonna want to draw penises. I don't know if that's if I want to do that or not. Prefer not though, so I don't have to have that debate in my head. Um, but yeah, if you, anything else, I really don't care. Your logo, even something funny, it doesn't matter. But yeah, let's stick to non-racial or sexual slurs, preferably. But I know I haven't. Luckily, I haven't seen anybody do anything crazy like that. We got Rishi Girl. Whoa, Rishi Girl's walking through walls. Y'all seen that? Rishi Girl's got superpowers. I'm gonna coming up on the side. So Rishi Girl's got the idea, hugging that wall tight. She stopped in her tracks. She's seen it all. Whoa. Rishi Girl looking great. Rishi Girl's character is looking great. Alright. This part's a little hard here. There we go. Oh, holy moly, 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 moly. Come on, bruv. Let's see. Come on, bruv. Dang squares, bro. But you guys see the parkour is actually super easy. I'm just really bad. Like they're not even like high up. It's like a straight across parkour. I'm having problems. It is what it is. Let's walk across this thing right here. Rishi Girl says, I was trying to follow you. Well, it's a good idea until I fall down. Then it's not a good idea. Do not follow me to my death. We must live, Rishi. Must keep the Rishi living on, the legacy of the Rishi. All right, here we go. There we go. Rishi girl flexing. Got those gold shoes. She's flexing. There we go. I always skip this part. There we go. Rishi girl be flexing. R. Oh no. That probably, yep. Because I don't see her right here. I fell. Dang, sorry, Rishi. That's so funny. Because right when she said that, I looked over and then nothing. She got so far. She got so hard. In the end, I guess it doesn't even matter. So I'm telling you, man, this course is a bummer. All right, so I'm gonna work very hard. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap the arrows. Tap. This part is the part I was talking to you guys about. For those that are listening, this part right here, be very careful because that little parkour you saw Rishi already fell on, I've fallen on several times. It's hard to get past. But then, if you mess this up, you got to do that all over again. But just tap it very lightly. Yep. There we go. All right. I'm getting pretty close. I'm getting pretty far in. Just got to keep that focus, you know what I mean? Got to keep that steady focus. But look at that. Look at that. We've gotten farther than we've ever gotten before. I don't know how many times this damn thing goes around, though, I'll tell you that. I'm literally, guys, I'm literally just tapping my arrow key like once. Tap, tap, tap. That way I don't go any extra taps. Is there an end to this? Crazy. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ay, Dios mío. As my grandma used to say. Ay, Dios mío. Look at that, fam. Look at that. Getting through this. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Or in this case, the waifu won. Here we go. All right, fam. All right, fam. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so this part right here, you just fall right on top of this. Treen Hao Nin, what is going on? Thank you so much again for posting on Facebook. I've been seeing you post every day. I really appreciate that. That's been helping us a lot. Facebook has been a tough battle to get any exposure on, so I appreciate that. I'll reload this and I'll read out some of those since I got to give myself a little break. I just went through one of the two. Basically, Rishi can speak on this too. That green part is very hard, and then that little blue part is very tough. But I just got through them both. Take a little break and read some of these. Super Matt 705. There's Rishi girl. Everybody give her a cheer on. Cheer her on. Look at her go. Oh, fudge. I should have not done that. Put too much pressure on her. Poor Rishi. Mira Canturo. What is going on, Miro? Prangan. What's going on, bro? Lee. I've been seeing Lee. I've been seeing you, bro. Every week. Thanks. Duba Liba. Fan for life. Oh, Dupa Liba. She's actually, I think if she's talking about that singer. It's a good, that's a Decentraland profile picture too, right? No, I can't see, but she's a good singer. Peace, Didi, Ingwar, and of course our very own Rishi girl. Shout out to her. Oh, what's his name? Quellis. I've been seeing you, bro, every week too. Thanks for coming through. Dark Face. That is one funny name. And then FF Face. Man, a lot of you guys got the name Face right back to back. That's insanity. Yeah, so thank you everybody for posting. A lot of you guys are responding to this tweet and then the other one too. So thank you guys so much. All right, guys, I took a nice little break here. I'm gonna keep going. All right, I can do this. I just gotta believe. Gotta be a believer. I'm a tapper though. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna tap this mouse, tapping this mouse, fam. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. We are making headway, everyone. All right. All right, so now I'm at the Fox. What is going on, Minmar? Thank you so much for posting your wallet number. You as well are on Facebook too, man. Thank you so much. A lot of you guys are seeing us now on Facebook too. We've been fighting that hill for a long time. TikTok and Facebook have been very tough to get our content seen. So I really appreciate that. When you guys post your wallet numbers for us to send the NFTs, helps us boost the engagement so more people can see it. A lot of haters though. A lot of haters on Facebook. Hey, Facebook is combined of really cool people like you guys, like really cool fun people, and then like haters, not like just like random haters. I don't understand why. I think just people that are on Facebook are just kind of like they only use social media to like either look at high school or troll. They like look at their old high school pals or troll. So yeah, that's gonna be my theory. I think which is why Zuckerberg's pushing hard on Instagram and bullish on Meta. But thank you so much. I know there's a lot of cool people too. I mean, I used to watch a lot of gamers on Facebook. Matter of fact, I used to be a Facebook gaming house creator streamer, and they used to have me like I used to go to Facebook headquarters and stream, and there was a lot of like Stone Mountain 64 was really hot, so there was a lot of Facebook really had it for a bit, but it's just hard to keep up, you know. Twitch is where it's at, man. All right, look how far I got, fam. All right, guys, so here's the deal. This is not the end. Obviously there's no link to click. You have to keep going, so I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna take a little selfie right here. This is a great looking thing, man. If you get to this point, just take a breather, man. Take a selfie. Enjoy the wind. Look at that. Bam. Rishi girl goes, aw. She goes, help. Oh, I'm sorry, Rishi. I wish I could pull you up. That would be a lot. They should have that as an emote. Poor Rishi. Well, guess what, Rishi? Here's the deal. Oh, I see you. I see Rishi. She's cute. She's like right in between that little doorway over there. That's so funny. I'm going to take a picture of that. That is great. If I get to the top, Rishi, can you see me? Yes, I can. I'm gonna wave at you, Rishi. Let's see if I can. Everybody, give a shout out to Rishi. There's no floor. What the hell is she talking about? Hold on. Hold the hell on. Okay, let me see where she's at. Okay, she says there's no floor. Is she talking? Is it around the corner, Rishi? Are you talking about? Are you on a corner? You seem like you're outside. Um, is it? You have to keep going around the corner or something, or what? I'm trying to see if I can poke my head up. Don't worry, Rishi. If I get to the top, I'll be pretending it's you. Get the top for you. Oof, I gotta be careful. I can't. Or is she just can't get in? That's the question. She's gone. Or is she if you passed away from that jump? I got in. Okay, good. I was about to say your memorial right now. Man, everybody give a shout out and applause to Rishi in the house. Rishi, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but be careful of that red line part. Just keep your eyes down on the ground and just tap the mouse, because if you get on one of those walls, you can get stuck and do this all over again. That part is one of the hardest parts for me, really. Really, truly is. I touched the wall. Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, sorry, Rishi. I mean, it's your first time, so I understand. It took me like 8 times to do it. Yeah, I'm stuck. Holy fuck. I'm sorry, Rishi. This fucking asshole. I think Ahmed or Kahal that made this. They're like, they're like, yeah, it's right, that wall right there. They're like, if you touch the wall, you have to restart. And I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I don't think anyone's gonna be a fan of that. They're like, no, they will. I'm like, no, you don't understand, bro. This stuff ain't easy. Everybody thinks this stuff's easy. It's not easy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just fell. Ay, Dios mijo. All right, I'm gonna try this part one more time. And Rishi, just to give you a secret, if we can't do this, there's a little elevator in the back. We can just move up to the top and take a selfie up there to say we did it. Holy shit, you're stuck as fuck. Oh man, that you really are. I'm gonna take a picture of you. Poor Rishi. We got her trapped, fam. She is stuck for life. This kind of looks like an album cover though. She's flexing the 38 too. I'm dead. Let's see if I got that. I got the 38 right. Where's it at? There we go. We flexing, fam. We flexing. 38 gang in the house. I'm dead. Our album's about to drop. Well, probably will never drop. Put it. Pick. Oh, I'm 1,000%. I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm 1,000% gonna do that. 38 fam in the house. Oh, I'm dead. Let's go ahead and let's post it under the stream, and then I'm gonna retweet it. That's so funny. No, I meant I did. Oh, you did? Let me see. I'll just retweet yours then. That's so funny. I like how they permit. I love that picture of you too. So good. Hell yeah. Oh, you must have posted it in the stream. Let's take a look. As we be flexing. As we be flexing in the house. Your pick would be better, yeah. And I can't find your pick, Rishi. Don't worry, I'll post another one and I'll tag it. I'll tag you. That's so funny. Freaking either it was Ahmed or Dom or one of those guys that made this course. They made it messed up, man. They be trapping people. How could you? How could you? Oh, this is a good one. Let's see. All right, you guys can choose. You guys like this one right here? We got this one. I think the one out there, it looks like I'm waving. That one's pretty good. That one I like just because it's just Rishi. Yeah, the one I'm waving looks the best. I'm gonna post it. Rishi girl and I stuck in the maze. The walls can trap you. Stuck in the maze. That's a pretty good picture. I'm determined to get through this one. Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to keep trying a couple more times, and then if not, like I said, we got the elevator. We can head over to Metatrekkers. Retweet. I just retweeted it now, too, so that's the way. I'm so dead. She's stuck, but she still got the positive vibe. She's blowing the kiss. I love it. Let me, let's see, trapped anime. Let's see if there's anything good. This is how I get all my gifts, everyone. See if there's any good ones for this. Let's try stuck. Anyway, that might be good. Man, there's a lot of them, but there's nothing that's really relevant. Let's do. Did I try trapped? This one says. Yeah, there's a lot, but they ain't nothing relevant. All right, I'll do this. I'll do this one. No, no, no. That's actually kind of funny, even though it's not anime related. We trapped. It's like it's like Scooby Doo. It's like it's so scary that it's a Scooby Doo event. That's funny. This is great though. It literally does look like an album cover, and it's so funny too because of the gut. It's right there, front and center. I'm dead. All right, fam. Let's do this. Let's try to get this done. Let's try to get one course done. Then we'll go check out Rustin. And then also have somebody wants to interview on here. They said they get out of class at 5. And then they want to talk about the metaverse. I always like to meet new people that want to learn about the metaverse. It's fun and onboards a lot of new people in Decentraland. Growing the Waifuman fam and the Decentraland fam every day. The name is Cockroach Hotel. Said it was something about school, so I said, yeah, sure, come on. Uh, there's a lot of, obviously, I don't know who was involved today or who got the inside scoop. A lot of drama going on today in Decentraland Twitter Spaces, man, nonstop. For those that missed it, just everyone is getting a little tired of every week, just everybody complaining about the Decentraland DAO because we all understand the frustration. There's some whales that are pulling all the proposals. They're getting all, they can vote everything in they want because they have all the VP. Even I agree with that. I mean, I get pitch proposals that get like some of the top voted, 70 plus, 110 or 20 plus, 100 plus, but not enough whales. You only need 2 whales to get a thing passed. So I understand that part. I understand. And I also understand, there should be lower grants. Some people are pitching things like we should get rid of it. I don't see the point of that. When you have a company and somebody invests in the company, they want the money to be used to grow the company. So to not use it to grow the company would the illogic trail of that just doesn't make any sense. So what's the word? I respect those values or those thoughts, but I don't understand the logic. But all said and done, it's been discussed about 5+ hours every week nonstop, and I had to kind of step in, and some other people did too as well, and say, hey, let's talk about the solutions. You know what I mean? Let's talk about what we can do to change these things. Because if we don't, then we're just wasting time. It's just like everyone's just complaining. Um, there's that's why I posted the little tweet of Anaya we were working on 3D model of her crying. I'm like, this is a tear I shed for every time somebody complains about solutions. So yeah, if you got solutions, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, fam. Let's figure out. Let's vote. And then let's say, okay, yes, let's do this, or no, let's not do that. And then yeah, fix things. But if not, if we're just gonna complain every day, then we're kind of just wasting time. Got to build. Ask not what Decentraland can do for you, but what can you do for Decentraland? But I mean, that's a quote, but it's not really relevant, but kind of is in some sense. It's like, what can we do? And it's like, hey, there's money there, man. Let's make it where your solutions. Let's incentivize people that come up with solutions. Yo, damn! Shout out to Rishi, girl. I just saw her complete that really hard maze part. Damn, that massive shout out, like hardcore. That to do what she just did right there, that took me like, I'm not kidding you guys, like 18 times. Like that was like her like second or third time. So everybody give a shout out to Rishi. She is a legend. She is a legend. All right. So this part is pretty tough. Oh no. Oh yeah. So Rishi, you can fall onto that orange thing that's below there. It's okay. You can trust me on that. That part got me really scared too. Let me take a little screenshot before she does it. You can see her looking down like, holy shit, I spent all this time. And she's like, and now I don't know what the hell to do. Yeah, right there you can, as long as you jump onto that orange thing, you'll see it, and then you'll land and you'll be fine. Which is checking, yeah, it's good to check. But you got through that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you just fall into that orange thing. It'll take you up and you'll do the same thing. You go around the building again. and then you'll get to this little blue part right here. But good job. Yep, she made it. Good job. Yeah, this one is it's the thing I like about this one is that it's hard and tough and complicated and long, but it's not too much. You know what I mean? It's not like just like all these things that are moving around, you got to jump to this or that. And that's the thing it sucks is like I like parkours, right? But the thing is, I don't like it where it's too hard. Like Mario, to me, 64 was one of my favorite games because it came out of that time that was revolutionary. But I liked it, but it was just a little too tough. You know, it's just like jumping from this to that. And it just gets a little frustrating over time. That's why I was more of a Zelda fan because it's just like okay, get a little challenges here and there. But Zelda had more mazes. You know, um, oh, dude, I can't get through this part. That's the orange part right there. I can't do it. I just can't. I got so close. I got so close. It's just that I got to that orange part, and then it's just like it's just that tedious of just jumping just a little bit. It is the last part, I believe. I think you get through those oranges, the oranges. If you get through the orange part, then you're good. You're good as gold. And I got that far, but that part to me is very very tough. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. You guys, this little secret little elevator. Boom. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. And I'll be like Jeff Probst or that guy in The Amazing Race. I'll be sitting here and be like, congratulations, your team made it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna stand right here just for a little while, give Rishi Girl some time. If she completes it, hell yeah. If not, no big deal. We can move on to meta checkers. And Rustan, I believe what's his name, man? What's his name? Uh Dan, right? Something Dan. He's fucking cool, man. He's always on Twitter too. I'm a fan of his, and I think he's performing today, so that'll be fun to watch too as well. And then, so yeah, got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. While we're waiting for Richie for fun, I'm gonna be drawing. Let's draw one of these pumpkins. Let's see what. I mean, the thing about me is like, I mean, Microsoft Paint and this and that, but I just like Photoshop, man. Like if I wanted, oh, I can just draw it on Preview too. If you guys have Apple, just double click it, and boom, you can use markers and stuff. What am I going to draw on this? What am I going to draw? Obviously, you could draw a waifumon, but a waifumon pumpkin, a waifu on a waifumon pumpkin. That's a little weird. That's a little too much, too meta. You know what I mean? Let's think. What else can we do? What else? What else? This is yeah. Let's make that black. Obviously, come on. Let's do black. Where is black? All right. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Just because we looked at that I'm gonna draw the oh my god, this thing lets you curve things. That's a little weird. I'm gonna draw that waifumon that we saw. Let's see. No. Where is it? I'm gonna draw the I'm gonna draw that crazy waifumon, the one with all the weird drawing on it. I just need to remember the shape. Here we go. I'm gonna try to draw it really bad too. Hold on, that's actually too bad. That looks really bad. People are not gonna know what the hell that's supposed to be. Oh, this is even better. This is even better. I'm gonna draw it like a stick figure. Yeah. No, that what the hell? All right, here we go. Gonna do this, dude. Let me just draw lines, bro. Like I don't have to. It doesn't have to be precise. I'm trying to make it look bad here. I'm like trying to make this look bad, and it's like all correcting it and making it perfect. It's like, dude, this is not supposed to be good. Let me draw. Let me draw a bad waifumon in peace. Little booty. All right, let me delete this. Let's do, how do we do this? Leg in, leg out, leg out. Leg in, leg out, leg out. I like how bad that is. No, I'm keeping it that way. All right, now let's do the, okay. Let's draw a little hair right there. All right, all right, all right. Looking good, looking good. Give it a little more, little bit of a texture, you know. Yeah, this is looking good. Now let's draw the little fairy. Gotta have a little fairy. Come on now. What the heck? There we go. Let's do it. By the way, guys, this is, if you want to learn to draw, this is not the way. I'm just letting you know. Oh wait, now I can just write that text. All right, now let's draw the knuckles. Our Drew used to draw like millions of these. What? Come on, bro. It's fixing the shape. I have to draw like parts so it doesn't fix it. I think fans get in the mic. Sorry, guys. Yo, yo. Oh, we got infinite wins in the house. Moneymaker. Sorry, guys. I was getting distracted. Okay. I was checking. Money. Take color black. Money Morrison 7 says. Make 2x for the eyes. Yes. I'm going to do that. Infinite wins in the house says, yo, yo. And then Rishi Girl says, did you say secret elevator? Oh, I'm sorry, Rishi. Yes. If you go to the very back of the course in the corner, there's an elevator that takes you to the top, so you can stand right here. But welcome, guys. Sorry, guys, I was getting distracted. You guys can win. This is a new course. It's based on Naturo. This is the Waifumon right here. This is the shiny version you get for completing. Take a selfie at the top. And if you don't, you just still get the Waifumon that's non-shiny. Also, just for fun, we're doing pumpkin carving. So you can just get any pumpkin off of online. And you draw on it whatever you want. We're going to make a Waifumon with a bunch of our pumpkins around it. I'm going to tweet that tomorrow, and you guys will be able to put your pumpkins under the Waifumon. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, just like we did with the Bat Chat thing. But yeah, I'm going to finish drawing this. Rishi, if you want to come in the elevator, that's fine. We got somebody else in the house too as well. Welcome, guys. You guys are more than welcome to come and try to complete the course, or if you're frustrated like me, here's the deal. I give Rishi credit. We tried it several times, and also we got very close. It's just that dang orange part. That dang orange part is very hard, and I can't do it, man. But the maze part is hard too. But just be very careful. If you guys are gonna try that, I don't know who's new here. I see somebody else here. Rishi, if it's Infinite Wins or Money Morse, just be careful that don't touch the walls on that part. And if you need me to tell you what it is, I don't mind. Money Morse, there's your X's, bro. What a great idea, bro. I love it. So yeah, guys, be careful. That part is a trick. It is a trap. And yeah, sorry guys, I was when I start drawing, I just get way too distracted. I just get in the zone. Even when it's something as really like bad as this, I'm like taking it serious. I'm trying to draw knuckles, but it's just not letting me. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dude, I did that way too much. I'll draw the bodies first, so then I could draw that part later. I'll just draw like a stomach. And just make him have a belly too, just like me. That way he can join the fam. Little shoes. Little legs. Little shoes. And we'll give him this little hair part right here. Draw the line right there. There he is. Looking like a stud. Am I right, fam? Am I right or am I right? All right, now let's. Have her say, "Hey, listen." Right? Hey, listen. Let's make that font a little smaller. Let's get it down. Let's get it down. There we go. Right there. Perfect. It's coming out of her mouth. And then he's going to say, Sonic, watch out. And it's just funny because it's like, it's not Sonic. It's not Sonic. It's just a waifumon. All right. And then we also have to draw. What else are we drawing on this pumpkin? Did you say secret elevator? That's cracking me up. Let's see if Rishi found the elevator. Dang, these waifumon on this shirt, they're pretty detailed. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, we had to crush the hell out of these polygons to get it to work, but it's still pretty good. It looks great. Shout out to our fam. He did a great job. He also helped a ton. I don't know what name he wants me to use to shout him out, but he's done a ton of work on the Latina princess too as well. So he did a great job. I'm very proud of it, how it came out. All right, we're going to have a frog saying, "Waifu mom, won't you be my waifu mom?" That's what we're going to have him say. But who's going to say that, you ask? Well, none other. What the heck? Can you just let me draw lines? This is worse than Microsoft Paint. It's going to be Pepe the Frog, but I can't do it because it's making everything look so good. I want it to look bad. The whole part of this is to look bad. Oh man, this is not a lip, bro. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm just going to keep it like this. I'm going to draw a little line right there. Yeah, it looks more like a frog. Pepe the Frog. He's like, "Waifu mom, won't you be my waifu mom?" What the hell? Did it just draw a triangle? This is, dude, who the hell knows how to use print preview? This is one crazy ass program. There we go. That's fine. There you go. That's a frog. We got two people in the corner over here. You guys killing it. Maybe Rishi's still trying. She's like, "I'm determined. I'm determined." I'm over here drawing a pumpkin like a child. I'm picking daisies like a child. I see somebody else here too. Won't you be my wife, Mom? So yeah, this is my pumpkin. I'm gonna I'll post the tweet tomorrow. Basically, draw whatever you want. We're gonna put the pumpkins all around the waifu one. Last time we did this, we had 50 people sign something, but it was for more of a heartfelt meaning. You know, like I said, we all love Bat Shatner, so there'll be plenty of room. I don't think there'll be that many people this time around. I mean, for that one, I was like DMing people. I was like, "Hey, can you sign this for Bat Shat?" Like I was going all out. So probably maybe try to reach out to some people. We'll probably get like 5 pumpkins, maybe if more. Then hell yeah, I mean I'm down. But you know, we all know my pumpkin's the best. Look at that right there. The frog is singing. Maybe he wants a kiss. He wants to be turned into a prince. Come on, guys. Am I right? Woohoo! I'm in. Hey, cockroach. What's going on, cockroach? Cockroach, do you want to do a Discord? You want to call Discord, and I can cue you into the stream too as well. So that way you can ask. Yeah, let me know. Here, let me turn on my audio. We're finishing up this race here, and then we're gonna go to Beat Trekkers and Rustin's event. But I'm down to start talking with you now. Let me pull up. Let me pull up this. Let me pull up this. Let's do this. Test test 1 2. 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 I'm making a Twitch account right now. That's great. Did you want to be on your show your screen too, or did you want to do just audio? I could cue you into this Discord right now, and show you on the screen, or I could just show your voice. I'm down for whatever you want. But yeah, we're just chilling. So we're just having chill vibes right now, having a good time, and we're completing the course. Rishi says, "Aaron, I touched the wall again. No." Hell yeah, all good. Thanks so much, Rishi. It is a toughie. Going to Rustan's. Gonna ask her if she's going to that too after this or something else. I can show screen, either works. Just have a comp and password for my Twitch. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so you can stream on your Twitches if you want. I don't know how to do a collab. Whoa, who's this? Infinite wins. Look at him sitting there like a king, bro. Dead. Infinite wins, bro. I cannot believe you completed this, dude. You're a fucking legend, bro. Holy moly. I got to take a picture. That is. Oh, no. I fell in the elevator. I'm dead. Oh, don't worry. I'll be there in 2 seconds. Infinite wins. But yeah. What else? If you want to do a Twitch, go ahead and launch it. If not, I'll Cockroach. I'll launch you. I'll just on Discord. I'll just share you can be on my Twitch and we'll just share your screen. Congrats, bro. I'm gonna take your picture right now. Dude, that is such a legendary, bro. Bro, no joke, dude. You can ask Rishi, man. This has been a very tough, bro. This has been a tough one. So very proud of you for doing this, because me and Rishi were at this literally for an hour. Like, yes, I'm not even joking. I'm looking at the clock right now. It's 5:20. We started at 4:20. So I'm gonna take that picture of you, and then we got to put a crown. Someone's got to Photoshop a crown on that. Thanks, Infinite. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Obviously, if you can choose what you want, the gold one, the fire one, and you're gonna get a shiny one, the 404, whatever you want, bro. You want the waifu on shirt? I'll give you that too. You just tell me what you want. Post your all number. Cockroach says either works. Just have a comp up with Pastor my Twitch. LO perfect. Yeah, let me know Infinite wins. If you want a different wearable, if you want the Waifumon shirt, what else can I give you that maybe you don't have because you win a lot? Waifumon shirt, 404 pants. Yeah, pretty much lava shoes, gold shoes, or the Waifumon shirt. Let me know, man. Or the sword and shield if you want that too. I don't know if you have that. But congrats, Infinite wins, everybody. Shout out to the infamous, the famous Infinite wins. Killing it, dude. Killing it. I'm about to pull you in now, Cockroach. Let's take a look. Let's try to do. First, I'm gonna try to do start video. Let's do that. Let's see if it works. Look at there's my full body right there. I love it. Actually, you don't have to. I just need to see you. So I'm gonna start a voice call. You can jump in with your video. It works. Yep. And then I think you probably everyone can see me. Oh, hey, what's going on? Can you see me? Start a voice call. You can jump in with your video. Go ahead and say something. I want to see if I can hear you. It works. Yep. And then I think you probably. All right. I can't hear you on my end, so let me. I can see you though. So let me try to fix that. Let's take a look.
I have so many layers of talking.
Let's see. How can I do this? That's hilarious. You look great though. That's a sick sound sound area too as well. Let's see. Okay, so input. I got my mic. Let's see. Soundflower. Let's try Logitech. Let's try. The black hole doesn't work. You guys can probably hear it, but I can't. All right, go ahead and try one more time. Let's go ahead and try one more time. This is first time, guys. I'm trying to get somebody to where you can hear them through the screen. So we'll see if it works. Internal speakers, black hole. Want to make it where you guys can hear her too as well. All right, I'm gonna call it one more time. Let's see if it works. And if you figure out, Cockroach, if you can hear me, and if you can figure out how to do it on yours too, let me know. Okay, Cockroach says I have a Twitch. It works. And then Infinite Wind says, "That was fun, bro. Bro, thank you, man, for completing it, dude. We were having a hard time. Where's the elevator? Can't find it. That's hilarious." Hey, what's going on, Cockroach? Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, damn, damn. It's all good. Whatever works for you. Uh, I'm dead. I'm dead. If everyone can hear her and me too, just put a one in the chat. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for coming on. You kind of said a perfect time too. Infinite Winds finally completed the course. Me and Rishi were having a really hard time. Like really. Oh yeah. Okay. So I forgot. All right. I'll try to do. Um, I'll try to do a quick like kind of pitch of like what's going on. So right now, every week we have a new course. In Decentraland, we build like a whole new level. So right now we have this level right here, and it's all different themes. This one's more of an anime dojo type theme, different types of challenges, and when people complete it, they get to the top. They get a free shiny version of the NFT. I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but it's yeah, this one right here. And if you complete it, and if you just post your wallet number in the tweet, you also get a one for free, but it's a non-shiny version. Um, and yeah, so and there's also prizes: first place, second place, third place. There's the first place gets the shoes, which I think let's take a look. If you can see, Rishi was just standing next to me, but she just fell. She's rocking the gold shoes. Yeah, right. She was having a hard time, just like me. Like this course, there's a lot of falling. She's rolling up now. Let me wait for her, and she'll model off the shoes for you. Um, yeah, she's doing great. Yeah, she just fell again. But yeah, so the shoes are the golden shoes that you can wear on your character. They're an NFT as well. She says it's just not my day. I'm dead. Um, exactly. Yeah, so those are the shoes that you get on you can wear on your character, but also it has a little dinosaur pet. And then the yeah, oh there she is. So she came back. There's a you see a little dinosaur on the side of her leg. It's grabbing. It's just holding on. We had the dinosaurs follow you around like little pets, but we're having some issues with the Decentraland committee. I don't know. It's a long story. There's a lot of politics involved. But one day we're gonna have it. Yeah, exactly right. We're gonna have it where it follows the characters around. But for now, we're having them grab onto the legs. So Rishi says, "Wait till I put the rest on." Yeah. Oh, Rishi's gonna put. She wants to show you everything else. She's killing it. So yeah, there's the lava shoes, which is the other one, and then the 404 pants. Like the if you, I don't know if you've ever gone on Google, or if you search something and you couldn't find a page, you get a 404 error, and there's a little dinosaur. Yeah, so it's based on that. So yeah, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and that's what we're doing now. And then after this, there's another event going on, which is our friends of Ruston. He threw a couple Waifumon events for us, and I think he's going against what's his name, Dan. They're both DJing, having gonna have a DJ battle at Metatrekkers, which is a fun event, and they're gonna do that. So we're gonna have fun and party there too as well. And yeah, there's a lot of events going on today. But yeah, so you came to a good day to kind of to ask around because we have a lot going on. So just give me 2 seconds though. I'm trying to think. Everybody here says they can't. They yeah, they can't hear you. I can. so you know. No, yeah. Well, luckily I've been talking most of this, so it hasn't really affected it. But I'm trying to think of a solution here. Um, One solution I have is what I'll do is I'm going to try to put you out through my computer, and they might be able to. So if you can do me a favor, 2 seconds. Let me have you. Let me test this thing. Um, oh, okay. Here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we got input with the Logitech. Let me pull up this. I'm gonna add a new audio. Let's try to that. Let's try to new audio output, and then I'm gonna do. That's gonna be that's gonna be the black hole. Okay, so if you can do me one more favor and just say something, just start talking and see if it picks it up. Can you guys can you guys hear her now or no? Let us know. And if Infinite Winds is meditating on top of everyone, I love it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Um, I, Can you guys hear or no? That's hilarious. That's funny. So what we can do is the second solution is we can have it if you can do me a favor and if you can stream too. That way we're gonna have the video. Uh, do you know how to stream on YouTube or no? I know, right? Well, I'm down for either or. The thing about YouTube is because I whatever the solution is, I want to have it where we can download the video, so then that way we can edit. You can edit. We can edit later on your what you're saying and what I'm saying, so people can see it. If that makes sense. No problem. Take your time. Rishi, just while you're doing that, put on everything for you. She's showing it off. She's doing a little dance. She's got the sword and shield on. She's got the waifu on Satoshi sword and shield on. She just did a twirl. I'm not even kidding. I love it. She's got the Waifumon Navi little fairy. Well, it's not called Navi, obviously, for legal reasons. It's a parody, but it's a little fairy that follows you around in her earring. The sword and shield, and then she's got the 404 Dino pants, gold shoes, and she's got a epic pink hair, of course, and epic. I think that's a Rustin jacket, pink jacket. He's another creator too, as well. And then we got Infinite Winds doing the meditation. He's doing a Zen pose with, I believe that's the gold guy chain around his neck. And I'm not, if you could tell me if I'm wrong, Infinite, I think you have no head on. I think he did some kind of glitch where he has no head. So shout out to him as well. Oh, Chris. Oh, awesome. Very cool. All right. So let me think about this for 1 second. Is there a way for you to stream on your YouTube account? Like, can you just click stream or no? We'll give it a shot. And if not, it's no big deal. Because I don't think anyone else, yeah, if you just, or just stream on yours, yeah, go live. Yeah. And like I said, what it'll be weird at first because it's going to be you just talking to yourself and me talking about myself. But for us, we can post this on, we can edit it and then we can post it on so people can actually hear the conversation. No problem. Take your time. Take your time. It Infinite Winds says new Wonder Zones headless. I love it, bro. I was wondering that because yeah, I was like, oh, how does he have no head? But it makes sense. I guess it's like the reference to the Halloween. He's got Halloween pants too as well. It looks like he got bit by a zombie, and his chest and his back is all messed up too. I love it. No problem. That's the internet for you, right? Rishi's doing a little dance. She's twirling around. We love it, Rishi. Thank you so much. I think it's funny. This course is like we had a I don't know how when you came in, but we man, we I got really far. I got to like the fourth portion of it, but there's this part where if you fall, then you go to this part where you get stuck on the walls, and we did it like 4 or 5 times. We spent basically over an hour trying it out, and it was tough. So we just cheated and did the elevator. But Infinite Wins, of course, he's been really good. Every week he's pretty much completed it. I believe, Vinny Pizza, Fears. Those are the top three that always really are really good at coming through right on top and being the first to complete it. A lot of other people, luckily, because we do is we leave the course up every week. And we leave it up throughout the whole week. So a lot of people are in different time zones and wherever they are in the world, so that way they can complete it on their own time. But a lot of people like to watch this stream to get like the shortcuts, like to see what the other people did, the cheat codes. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. So I got one last idea then. Um, my last idea is, what computer do you have? A Mac or a PC? Awesome. Is there a way that you can just there's two ideas. One, you can just record, if you can just record yourself through your PC, just record it and then you can send me the file. Or two, if you don't know how to do that, you can literally just pull out your phone, press record, and then I can just put in the audio later. Perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The people too listening will appreciate it too. They're like, dude, Aaron always talks to himself. It's really bizarre, and this is even getting worse. He's like actually having full blooded conversations. Okay, Infinite Wind says New Wonder Zone Headless. Hell yeah, I did read that. Rishi Girl says I got the jacket from our job for the Vortex tokens. Oh, sick! That's what's up. I was wondering because I've seen that logo before that you have on your back. To me, it looks similar to Wilderness because it has that little like their jackets. It looks pretty sick, but great job on that too as well. If you guys can give me 2 seconds, I got to take this call real quick. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let me know when you got it working, and we can get started. Awesome, awesome. Is it letting you record or stream? Okay, cool. That's fine because that's what I need. I just need the file for later. Yay! Thank you. Well, thank you so much for everybody that's hearing the edited version of this. You can finally hear it. I'm not insane. I'm not talking to myself. This is and your name is I want to say it right. Cockroach Hotel, right? Well, great to meet you, Tina. Tina, I appreciate it, and it's great to meet you. Yes, yes, please do, please do. Yes. That's really cool. Wow, that's awesome. And it's funny that you say that too about the pandemic because that was really what I think brought a huge the first wave of a lot of people to the metaverse because we're all stuck, and like we couldn't do anything. And yeah, it really opened everyone's eyes, and it seems like it has yourself as well. 100%, 100%. And I think that's what kind of what you're saying there is big. I think with this metaverse in general is where it gives more border of entry to opportunity for people to enjoy gaming, not just, competitional gaming, like okay, there's shooters, like battle royales like Fortnite, and then there's MOBAs, and then the only thing that really kind of breaks that trend a little bit is Minecraft where you can build, but things like metaverses to me bring I've started to notice with my time in the metaverse is that it's like brings more of an atmosphere of what I call from like the Sims kind of vibe, where there's a lot of people that used to love playing the Sims in the back in the day, but then it only went so far, and then they kind of just moved on. But they're like this, it's like hey, you don't have to be competing. There's a lot more opportunity, and it's yeah, it's I've seen not just Decentraland, which is obviously my favorite metaverse, but other metaverses that too I've seen really capitalize on that. The central That's a, no, that's a good question. I came in a while ago. There's a picture I just tweeted of me posting our. We got our first waifumon posted in the metaverse. Friends with Meta's Zoo, and they're great. Izu and Sango, they have this spot called the Meta Zoo, and they're one of the first venues that I knew that was outside. There's also DG Casino. This was 2019. This was like basically January around then was I started just becoming a fan. I was like, how I got involved was I was asking my friend, I said, "Hey man, is there a place where people can?" Because NFTs were just kind of becoming a thing that were a second wave of it. There was CryptoKitties, which I got a little bit involved in back in the day. I wish I got involved in CryptoPunks, but I didn't understand it, and yeah, I regret that. But this, it's like I was kind of, and I said, "Is there a place where we can like people can get NFTs, but they can wear it on their character?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, there's a spot called Decentraland," and I came, and this was like January, 2019, and I came in and I was like, wow, this is pretty dope. But it was very small. There was just a casino, and then there was a casino. There was which I was a huge fan of, and I played poker a lot in it. And then there was also the zoo, which is like my friend was trying to create a spot, which he did, and he's been doing it longer than me, and he let us. He basically was like, I met him in the casino, and I met a couple other people, and I had a blast, and I spent a lot of money in the casino and had fun. And he goes, hey man, I love the waifumons. And he saw what I was doing. Basically, like I was parodying art, everything I saw. So like there was the poker dealers were like these robots, and I drew a waifumon based on that. And then I drew a waifumon. There's this one dude that I met. He was like totally into like crazy leather stuff. So I drew a waifumon dressed in leather, and then the zoo. She's like a zookeeper, and he's like, he let me hang it up on the wall, and I posted that. Like I said, that picture of that was in April, I think, 2019. And yeah, it was that's how I kind of got involved, and I had a lot of fun, and it was kind of cool to see our art, in the metaverse, just hung up on a wall. And that was a long time ago, and now since then we've grown over 100,000 owners in our collection, which to me is just yeah, insanity. Because I say this story a lot, so people that I'm sorry for you guys in the stream, you guys hear me say this a lot. But basically, it took me like 10 years plus to get like maybe one or two people to buy or take our CDs, of my old band, and it was like a lot of work. And then but now it's like this wife from all these wifeumons that we just art that we do for fun, and it has this one song on it, and now it's like 100,000 people have them. So it's like the ratio of like the opportunity I think a lot of people are missing out on is this is like the Renaissance arts of our time, I think. Oh yeah. 110%. I think what's going on right now is like Web3 is going through its like punk rock phase, where there's yeah, yeah. I don't know if you're in. I mean, it sounds like you are because you're into film and stuff. So it seems like you kind of know what's going on. But there was like CBGB. There was like a bunch of underground punk bands. And people were just kind of doing their thing. And it's like everyone doesn't really take it serious because it's kind of scattered. And then they see these people throw a ton of money at things, and then it doesn't work right away because it's hollow. It's like, oh, here's billions of dollars and let's build this. But then it's like, oh, but like let's make the border of entry where it's like a $300 piece of hardware, where it's like, well, some people, in different parts of the world can't afford that. So, it's like it's if you limit your barriers of entry, that's all about Decentraland. It's like just here's the URL. Like I just send it to them, they're in it. I could send you this URL. You can come join us right now, and you could be in the metaverse, and we can walk around and talk. It's like that's no barrier of entry, and I think that's what Decentraland is the future. The future. That's a good question. The future of Decentraland to me, like I think, is going to be like it's like either this or it's going to be like okay, to make this more in Web 2 terms so it's understandable, it's like there's Google, there's like Yahoo, you know? That's what metaverses are going to be for Web 3. It's going to be like Decentraland is going to be a Google, and then like Sandbox will be like a Yahoo, or maybe they'll be Google, you know? It'll be places where people have multiple things going on within the thing. Like this right here is I put up a different, we put up every week, we work with the Decentraland DAO. Luckily, they came through, and luckily we have a lot of customers. They bought in our NFTs so we can use those funds to build these fun courses, and people have a good time, and it's like an event. It's more of like a website, right? But it's more of like a personable type of experience. It's not just some text, it's like it's one on one. It's like you going into a store and meeting the shopkeeper, like literally meet, and you don't have to get in your car. So it's a different vibe. There's a lot of concerts that go on and stuff, and people have been experiencing and having fun with that too as well. That's been a huge blast. But honestly, I think the future, it's going to be huge. In terms of, okay, well, people are like, well, people don't really like this stuff. Second Life exists. It's like, yes, those things are true, and I do hear those arguments. But the thing is like, basically Sandbox and all these things, people are really totally utilizing the heck out of it. There's this other game called PKXD, something that you could check out too as well. I don't people They don't really call themselves a metaverse, but I consider them like could be one day a big metaverse, and they just have like tons of users on there, and people are just like collecting these objects to clothes and things for their houses. And it's going to be, I think, a place where people can really just spend a lot of time in. And yeah, it's like I said, right now it's in its punk rock stage, but I think long term there's going to be, how there's TikTok. It was just like a bunch of people just posting random stuff. But then there's going to be a lot of people posting things. I think it's going to be more like TikTok, where there's going to be influencers that kind of like put their presence in the space. But I think the thing I love about it is there's no barrier of entry. Everybody could get exposure for whatever they're doing and be nobody. And that's what I think, that's what's great about the metaverse. Just right now, like I said, we're hanging out with Rishi, we're hanging out with Infinite Wins, and a lot of people like watching them because they're really good at these courses now. Like they're always very present in the metaverse. To me, they're kind of like influencers in a sense, where people like to check out what they're doing and stuff. And there's another guy that streams too as well. I love him to death, JTV. I always see Rishi too as well, grinding at his games and killing it. So there's just a lot of really cool stuff that's going on, and I think the future is it's towards the beginning. Correct. Now, I appreciate that. And Rishi says the new wearables coming out are really good too. Yeah, what Rishi says too as well. It's just there's a huge wave of people just creating stuff now, and that's why I love the high of that. And what you're saying too is like your view on kind of basically this. Kind of like we've built an economy within an economy kind of thing. That's why I see this as more of like Google. It's not just like here's one game and a website. It's like no, this is a portal to a lot of other people's websites. Like within Google, people are searching up Facebook. They're going to different websites. There's going to like their news station website. There's a lot going on within it. So yeah, that's what I think I really love about metaverses is that it doesn't really like well there's different metaverses, but the thing about Decentraland is that it gives a lot more freedom comparatively. Like I understand, like Mark Zuckerberg's got a metaverse, which seems exciting, but again, it's a barrier of entry. You got to spend 200, $300 on a VR headset. So, I can't really reach my fans or people that are friends of mine on there as much because they might not own the headset. So if he changes that barrier of entry, I think he'll have a lot more success with that because I see a lot of potential there. But the thing about him as well, it's like, okay, now you got to deal with all these rules and regulations, like, oh, we got to get this approved and that approved. And, that's what Sandbox has to deal with too, because they're a publicly owned company. Decentraland is like, here it is, you know. It's there. It's like the internet. It's like here, create your site. If you create some illegal stuff, that's on you. You'll get arrested. It's like it's a free pasture of green grass. It's like do whatever you want. And that's why we've been very blessed. It's like, and that's why for me, like I've been very lucky. Like there's a lot of other people too that are in this space, and I'll introduce you to a lot of them if you want. But really, I've been very blessed because like I came in early and I was a fan. Waifumon started off as like a fan art of Decentraland and things I was experiencing in Web3 as I was learning. And then because of that, I think that's why people like Waifumon, because it's like they're just like me. We're just all fans of what's going on in this revolution, and it's expanded from that. So I think, yeah, I think that if that helps describe, I think the kind of like why there's a lot going on with me within this thing. I'm dead. No, of course, hell yeah. It's hilarious too because I looked up in the last time we talked, and it was you hit me up in 2021. So even you are really early. Like, there's a lot of people I was talking to today on Twitter, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you're an OG." He's like, "No, man, I've been here since May," and I was like, "Damn, like 1 month of the metaverse to me seems like a year." Um, but yeah, seriously, right? But yeah, wife him on like to kind of give like because it's really it's a ridiculous situation, right? It's to me it's insanity, but it's really just to keep it like to get people understand why we have over 100,000 owners and why we have a lot of people collecting the stuff. To give some logic to them because they're looking at this art. Like I'll just send you just like our banner, and people are like, "What the hell, dude? This is really dumb and cringe." But basically, I think just to sum it up, it's just art. We're just having fun. It's parody. It's just you're having a good time. Basically it's just fun art. We're creating. It's basically a lot of people see the vibe of like, oh, it's like this is just like girls and guys that are like with Pokemon, but it's a parody of that. And it's like, yeah, on the surface that's what it looks like, but if you look at the Waifumon, a majority of them are not that. And the majority of them are a lot of things that are going on. There's a massive amount of inside jokes. Like I said, the first Waifumon ever created, and I'll pull that up too, was basically off. There was a robot poker dealer in Decentraland, and everybody used to like hate it because it would smile at you and you'd be losing a lot of money, and even when you lost a lot of money it kept smiling, so people would get their characters and they try to punch it. They get really mad, and I'll admit I was one of them, but I created a waifu one that was like, all right, what if this was like more of a pleasant, like if it was a more of an attractive anime girl with a smile, like you couldn't punch it, like it's not something you could do anymore. And that's what I think was started it. So I drew the waifu one as a joke. It was a fun thing. We had a good time and a good laugh, and then we started drawing it on based on other people, and then it just became that's what it became. It became its own thing. One of the biggest events I remember early on. He's another streamer, JTV. He as well was trying to really hit the metaverse hard. He was doing a lot of events and builds, and he's doing a lot of cool stuff too. I don't know if you know about him or not, but him and me had a stream, and I created before. I didn't even tell him. I just like kind of blitzed him with it. I created a waifu one based on him. So it's funny because he's a guy, and he's kind of like he's a really techie type of dude, and he's very smart. But he didn't know what to how to express what was going on because I sent it to him. I said, "Hey man, I made this waifu one based on you. We're gonna give this NFT to everybody watching the stream," and everybody thought it was hilarious because it's like this dude that's pretty dude type of dude, and it's like now this girl, it's like a girl that's dressed up like him, and it's a joke, and everyone thought it was hilarious. And that's like kind of the whole thing. It's like we're just having fun with it. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and I think that's what the whole point of waifu one is. People like that. They like the vibe. They like the fact that it's just like we're not really like basically the reason why we have so many owners is because it's like and people like it. It's because it's like we're not asking like, oh, it's there are only 10,000 of them and there's $200 per person, and then they're going to resell for 80 million, or $80,000 or 100 million. It's just like it's too crazy when people do that. Us is very simple. It's like we give out free ones every month, and also you can buy the unique ones for $9. That's it. It's $9 each. And to me, I found that's been our biggest success because it's like okay, I buy it $9, I have a good time. If I make money on it, hell yeah. If not, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? It's like it's not as much of a risk. It's more of a fun situation. So then when people do make money on it, it's a more of a fun experience. It's not just a very like, I'm putting my life savings on a JPEG and, and then, and then my world just crumbles down. So I think that's what we've had. That's kind of where Waifu got its start. And now it's like become this whole thing where like basically we let the community decide what they want to do. So right now, like I said, we're doing the weekly events in Decentraland. That's what everybody wanted. That was from us in the Discord discussing what we wanted to do because we just like, wife when we like doing stuff. And with the weekly events, it's like we all love going to Decentraland, but we want to like do more. So we want to try different courses, different things. So now we have Waifu based on the courses. So now they're like parodying within the parody, and I think that's what kind of draws people to it. So yeah, it's not a serious situation. It's just more fun, and that's, I guess, just the pitch of Wifemon. Sorry for anyone that was hoping that I had some type of secret business deal that would make them millions. Yeah, are you asking if I invented the Wifemon? Yeah, yeah. It was an invention, I guess. Correct. Yeah, it's like it's kind of even become its own verb. So if it's like if I Wifemon you right now, right? And you can either tell me things that you like, right? Or just based on looking at you, we would make it a sexy thing, but a funny sexy thing. So it could be like a really buff looking Pokemon that's dressed in your clothes, right? Or it could be just like a sexy chick, but it's like kind of like funny, like, with yours, you had soundproof walls. So it would be like a ton of like maybe microphones and soundproof stuff. And it's like, muffling the ear, just kind of just taking what we learned from each other and we're kind of using it and the kind of exaggerating the parody of it to make it more fun and comical than serious, if that makes sense. So the answer is yes to some of them. The issue is now we have over 100,000. Okay, so it's so I couldn't. There's no way I can't do them all. So we have now a team that has helped with the assets, especially because there's literally hundreds and hundreds of different types of outfits. We have a bigger team now. If you go to wifeamon.com, you can see how big of a team we are. There's a lot of artists, and everyone. I'm pull it up right here, and yeah, it's like for me, like I'm really good at some of the ideas, and I'm good at clothes, but I'm not good at faces. Like my faces are really bad. I don't know. Before you came on the stream, I was drawing like a really funny pumpkin, and I just like for because we're doing a pumpkin carving right now, and yeah, the face is not the greatest. So, but so, yeah, right. So yeah, I've just pulled it up here on the screen if anybody wants to see it. There's a lot of some of our artists, like said Kit right here. She's great at doing the expressions and the faces. We got Olasandra, if I'm saying her name right, Alexandra. She's really good at doing the different types of outfits. She's done a lot of the Castle Crew Princess outfits. Harifa, she's really good at doing like the type of jewelry and stuff like that, and also clothes too. And there's a big list of people in here now. We've kind of grown a lot, and yeah, so I really shout out to all of them too as well. And especially, and just one other shout out to Joe Fred. He is just super fast. Like right now, we have a like there's Metaverse Festival that's coming up. We got like basically Ozzy Osbourne, Soldier Boy. All these people are going to come out in one couple of days, and they're going to do big concerts. And we're doing a Waifumon based on all those because we're working with. I just reached out to LimeWire literally 2 hours ago, and they said that they might want that be down to give a Waifumon to everybody that comes to the concert. Because they just and so he's like already like getting a bunch of it done. Like he's already drawing like a bunch of the props for it. And so I just yeah, shout out to some of these people because they're just really fast. That is a great question. So how do we come up with the name? Basically, the name is really it's just two words combined. So it's like I don't know if you ever heard of the word waifu or no? Okay, cool. That's interesting. So if you Google the word waifu right now and you put definition, let's pull it up. Waifumon definition, and I'll read you the definition. Waifu is used to refer to a fictional girl or woman, usually, and it says in anime, manga, or video games that you have sexual attraction to, or even would marry. And it's just like a weird, like it was like a whole joke. I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, where people would be like, oh man, you love cartoons so much, you want to marry the cartoon. You have no life. You're a loser. You just care about waifus. So we took that kind of like cringe like type of like insult, and we kind of like made it as like a pro. It's like, so what, I love my waifus, I like my JPEGs, I love my buff Charmanders, I love my that look like Vin Diesel, I love my sexy girls that are dressed up like a goblin, whatever, like who cares, and we've kind of just ran with that. And then waifumon, the mon part is like a monster, so it gives us no limitation. It's like it could be whatever, it could be disgusting looking, it could be funny looking, there's no limit. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty funny, especially coming from the seriousness of this, which is none. You're like, how the heck do people take it this serious? And it's really, we just got lucky, because I was like, there's no way that waifumon.com is available. It's just not possible, because it's such an easy word. It's like, especially people that are into like Pokemon, which is like, I think in itself an origin of people that, why like a lot of collectors come from baseball cards or Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh. And to me, I'm like, that fan base totally understands what we're doing, and some of them don't, right? There's a lot of haters on Web3, like hardcore. I tweet a lot about of the people that say some really nasty stuff to us when they find out about it, but everybody else laughs at it, because it's like, dude, you're really like taking serious something that we're not, like you're getting really mad at this little cartoon that we are just having fun drawing. So it's but the whole like you said, you're making a joke, which is funny, like the Latin roots. It's like, yeah, to the people that understand the terms, the slang term waifu, and then mon, they get it right away when they see just the word alone. Yeah. Yeah, we get it, and we're just having fun, because I think that was like what was kind of missing towards the beginning, and I think that's what always is missing in terms of innovation right now. Because right now, like, let's face it, like again, just coming back to the very beginning of the conversation, it's like, over 100,000. Even now, I think we're reaching 110,000 owners, right? Individual people that own these things. For that to be possible is just wasn't at all possible years ago. And so it's like, but the problem is a lot of people get really, I don't know what the deal is, but like, when the car came out, when the internet came out, when, basically when fire came out, right? Everyone gets, there's some people that get it and they use the technology, and there's other people that get really mad about it, and they think of ways that they say, oh, that's this dumb for that. Oh, hip hop's just a fad. They have these things that they say, and they get really upset, and it causes conflict. If you see any post that we take on, because Twitter understands, it focuses, Decentraland understands, it focuses on people. We all get the community, we all get the joke, we all have a good time. But outside of that, it's like there's a lot of backlash, and there's some people that get it and some people don't. But I think if when you take things more lighter and just have a good time with it, then it's like, you can't, the person can't get mad at it too long. It's like we just end every debate. It's like, dude, like this is literally a JPEG of just a parody funny drawing. Like we can take this debate forever, but let's be real. This is what it's about. And when you simplify it down to that, I think people just kind of laugh and they go, "You're right. This is not a big deal. We can calm down. This is not the end of the world." And I think I've been blessed, because I've learned a lot, like through my experience with back in the day when I was basically homeless, and I was like working at bars, and I was trying to figure things out. And then I got the opportunity. I can send that video too as well, where I got the opportunity to work for this company at the time was Uber, and they were just coming out to two cities. They were, just very small company, And I came with the challenge of there's two things that we're taught when we're young. One is don't ever get into a car with strangers, and two is never to take food from strangers. And I had to personally figure out a way to fight that programming to give people free rides to Uber so they can try it out, so they can learn this new technology. So it was a very tough experience, and like I got a lot, like I got in fights, I got cops pulled guns on me, a lot of crazy stuff happened and went down. But through that experience, I learned that people just no matter what how good of an opportunity is, they give you backlash for it. So this, it's like I had more of an opportunity just to have fun, and then so it's like now we're introducing new people to the technology, but it's having a more fun experience than a more of an intense experience. So if that makes any sense. Definitely, anytime. That's hilarious. Yes, of course. Coordinates. Sorry, we're all migrating to baby dolls. But yeah, basically, long story short, basically again, I'll kind of sum it up. I was in LA for a while. I was working a bunch of jobs, just trying to figure out ways to make ends meet. And I wanted to become a music promoter, and I got a couple nights that had like no name DJs, but I had to figure out how to pack the bar. And it was a big challenge. Um, have a good night, Infinite Wins. Have a good night, Infinite Wins, and have a good night, Rishi Girl. I'll see you guys at Baby Dolls. I'm gonna head there right now too, as well. Basically, like, so it was a tough challenge, but I got lucky because one of my friends introduced me to Uber, and they're like, "Hey man, this new startup in San Francisco gives people rides." I was like, "Oh, that's pretty dope." And I looked at the app and it said free ride. If you give your friend a free ride, you get a free ride. I was like, "Oh, that's sick," like, "Oh, that's dope." And so all I decided, I was like, "All right, this is perfect. I'm gonna get a bunch of Costco vodka bottles, and I'm going to say to the club, hey, can we give like 2 hours of open bar, and I'm going to give people free rides to the club and free rides back?" And they're like, that doesn't exist. It's not possible. Well, I said, well, there's these two apps that just started off. One's called Uber and Lyft, and I said they're going to give, and I'm just going to put on the flyer, free ride there, free ride back, and I'm going to have my promo codes. And they're like, whatever, man. They thought I was just crazy. And so we did it, and then huge success, and I got a lot of people to come to the club, and it was a great little like direction for me. But then, long story short, on my app, I got like $10,000 worth of free ride credits, and they started racking up. And then I got hit up by Uber, and they're like, "Dude, what's going on?" And I just told them, I explained to them what we're doing, and they're like, "Oh, cool. Do you want to just get paid per new user instead of the credits?" And I said, "Yes, of course. I'd love that." And that's how I started the marketing company, and I started learning a lot more about apps and the technology and everything. And that just kind of basically how I got to that point. And now we got really lucky. We got really big. Drizzly, DoorDash, Postmates, Saucy, Airbnb, all those became clients of ours, and I grew a company from that. So it's been a lot of fun, and I learned a lot about that. And I've been very blessed. I've learned a lot from that experience. But now, like I said, now I see this Web3 opportunity here, and I think this is the next to me, because everyone says Web 2, Web 3. Those are like the things that they talk about. But honestly, there was a Web 2.5 that people are missing, and that was the app wave. And I think a lot of people don't talk about it because it wasn't really open to the community as much. It was more enclosed, and people was kind of underground. And then these apps all became billion-dollar companies. But to me, that was that Web 2 experience that I took in, and I'm seeing this Web 3 thing is a huge thing, and I have a lot of fun. It's like I want to be here. I'm having an experience that I just want to keep growing, and so that's why I think Decentraland was really a big part of that, and NFTs obviously as well was a big part of that. And so that's why, yeah, I'm sold on it, and that's why I spend too much of my dang time in this thing, and I'm using those skills I learned from those things into Web 3. So because you're into film too as well. No, yeah, I just moved to LA. I didn't at the beginning. I was very blessed at the time, because I had like this thing. I had a job that I thought I had lined up, but then when I got there, it didn't work out. So I was just I was just there with I had like it was sink or swim, you know. I was like I didn't really have much time to kind of plan because I thought I had that. It was literally it's the irony was it was the club that I ended up working at later on with these opportunities with. They said, "Oh, you can be a busser. You have no experience, no problem." And I came and they were like, "No," and I was like, "Oh man!" And I just figured it out, and I kind of became like the marketing company became like the success that helped me stay. But yeah, it was a sink or swim type of situation, and that's basically my story with LA. It's a little wild now at post pandemic. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, that's my LA story. Well, I got to tell you, you know, you again, you're telling me that you've done a lot of film stuff, so you understand stress. You understand, yeah, you understand deadlines. You understand putting in a social situation, and yeah, it's of course, yeah, it was a phenomenal amount of stress and figuring things out. Like I said, the opportunity because what I found in life, there's a couple things. It's just like the best opportunities are ones that you create. You know, when you go to LA, everybody wants a job. Everybody wants to be the waiter, bartender, because they want to be an actor. They want to be, you know, a PA. They want to be working on sets. They want to be in music. Everybody wants that gig that they can just do part time so then they can go to the other gig. So there isn't any jobs in LA. Like if you're moving to LA and you're expecting to walk to places, I'm going to save you the trouble. I spent weeks, you know, walking to all across the entire city from Beverly Hills to Venice to downtown to K Town, like everywhere, just walking in with them, following up. Nobody wants to hire anybody there, and I was like, well, we got to figure out a solution. I just kept thinking of new opportunities, and then that Uber thing came up, and it was basically like just really just an opportunity. It was the clubs they were not paying. They're like, dude, you have these events, you can have them. But it's like the only money you make is the money that you bring in, and so that is really hard. It's like nobody wants to go to a party in LA because one, they're invited to the best parties with the best celebs, so they don't care, or two, they can't afford to go. They're working five jobs, so it's a really tough challenge on that front as well. So anybody that's moving to LA or any new town, just really try to yes, just with same with Web3, yes, there's opportunities. You might be able to get a job. You might be able to get you might be able to get an opportunity, but just letting people know the most lucrative and the most more stable opportunities are ones that you create for sure. No, that is a good question, and it's kind of funny because yeah, it's I think there's a lot of people. I think now more than ever these days, more kind of like me, where they just really just get obsessed of just doing things and trying new things out. Because it's kind of like a surfer type environment, but it's more meta in the sense of like you're surfing new industries and new waves. And there's just a lot of opportunity. Like I said, yes, I'm very blessed. I have the marketing company. I still run that. But the thing is just I see a lot of green pastures here and a lot of potential over here, and like I said, we're doing with the Waifu thing was something I couldn't have planned. Like it happened, and it's like you can just go, okay, make a couple fan arts and say that was fun and just move on. But it's like, why not? If it's something that you enjoy and something that you love, you just keep doing it and you just keep having fun with it. I mean, like again, I had this like a couple followers on Twitter, and it just checking things out. And now I have like I think 10,000, 15,000 followers on Twitter, and I have like a lot of owners, and it's like, and I have a lot of friends now, a lot of people in the community. Like just today, this is like really sad, but I was spending like a lot of today like talking to a lot of people in the metaverse and different Twitter spaces because there was a lot of drama going on with the Decentraland and DAOs and things like that, and people were debating on different new ideas of what we can do this or that, and I was just like, dang it, I got to stream like in half an hour. I have to get ready for this because I was doing this other thing, and it's just time goes by so fast because you're just involved in a lot of things, and there's just a lot of things to be involved in. So yeah, I think it's just if anybody's that's interested really, or they're kind of lost and they want to kind of find something going on, definitely check out the new things that are happening. Like I said, with me, with the metaverse, or with Web 2.5, with the apps, that was a blessing for me. Now I'm seeing a lot of opportunity for a lot of people with Web 3 that I think, again, a lot of people are missing. Like the whole, like, just in general of, like I said, people are purchasing art, people are purchasing music, but there's also a lot of demand for build. People want to expand. Just to give you guys some stats with Decentraland, they have a $40 million DAO, and basically what that means is it's a bunch of money that's sitting in an area saying, like, we want this money to be invested in making the Decentraland a better game, a better community, a better metaverse, so we can stay on top. And it's like, you pitch us what you want to do and how much it's going to cost, and the community will decide if they want to do it or not. And then if you do, then you get the funding and you can spend the time with your team, and you guys can use that money and grow and build things. And it's just it's this is an unprecedented time that we're living in right now. And it's these kind of things don't really happen to some people's whole life. So these are definitely opportunities that people got to at least try. At least check it in, have a good time, go to some of these metaverse events, have fun, learn some, collect some. Like I said, some of these NFTs are free. Go to my Twitter every day. I'm giving out free NFTs. Get some free NFTs. Have fun with it. Just check it out. And then worst case scenario, you just say, "What am I doing? This is your JPEGs. Get out of my life. You're done." You move on. But just give it a shot, because I'm just telling you right now, I see a lot of my friends and I'm helping them and they're helping me, and we're just all trying to grow together. And I think, yeah, there's opportunity here. So I think that's what's keeping me driven, is I'm seeing all this going on. And I've been down this road before with Web 2.5, and I'm like, yo, this is a good time to be alive. So definitely check it out. 1,000%. Oh yes, oh yes, and I think that is another technology within this technology that a lot of people are like, they're not seeing it. They're dropping the ball on it. I think the future of the I think the DAO is going to be something that's going to be just one of these things that is going to just across the board, all companies are going to start utilizing down the road. Basically, like, just to put it, okay, it's for people that know nothing about the metaverse or don't care about NFTs. This is my pitch to you with the DAO. Imagine Netflix, right? You're paying a $10 monthly fee to Netflix, and they get to choose whatever they want to do with your money, right? They're like, we're gonna make whatever we want to make shows, and if you have to like them or leave, that's it. There's no discussion involved. There's no. It's just there's a middleman, and it's just you have to do the gamble. The gamble is, we sure hope they like these videos that we decided that we're gonna put money in, right? What a DAO can do, which is something like with Netflix, where it's like, Netflix says, announces they're spending 100 million on new content, 200 million on new content, 2 billion on content. Well, instead of them just having a bunch of people pick what things they think the people will want, they'll just say, we this year we have $1 million we want to spend on new content. Pitch us, and the people will vote and decide what they want the money to be spent on, and that's how it works. I think that right there, whatever streaming service, like I said, I would love to do that. It just takes a lot of money. That is the future. That is going to be, those people are going to win, because why? How could they not? If everyone is voting on what they want, things they want their money to go to, why would somebody pay somebody else to choose for them? And I think that's the future of the DAO. That's my explanation to somebody that doesn't understand anything about the DAO. And I can go into detail now, right now, with basically now Decentraland has really kind of led like they're one of the first DAOs, and they've like led the trail with this. They're like, here's a metaverse. We're selling land. We're selling coins. We got the money in the bank. Now it's like this is could be anything. You want to make this a shooter game. You want to make this like we have our weekly wife. We want to like mazes and challenges. You want to whatever think of whatever you want. You want to make this a MOBA. Right now I'm here. I'm hanging out at Dollhouse, which is led by the great Canessa and Baby Dolls fam. Tango, shout out to Tango Poco. Shout out to Canessa. Shout out to Sinful. We got Billy T Coin, NFT Bubblegum, Emeros. A lot of other people here all hanging out every Wednesday, just right after our event. They have an event, and it's just they have a DJ, and everyone comes here and parties and shows off their metaverse wearables, and everyone just communicates, has a good time, and has a blast. And it's just like that. Then it's like, okay, what if people enjoy this? Let's fund this. Like, here's a pitch it to the DAO, and we can expand it or not. And that's what I think. That's like, it's like letting the market decide. Literally, the market gets to decide. I think is the like it's the future of just really anything. And right now, we're very blessed to be a part of this because we're like the first kind of pioneers, as the word you said, of experimenting with this situation and how this works, because we're blessed obviously with the Decentraland team that sold the land, sold the mana, and then they raised the money to do this. And even I have been blessed, or with I pitch a lot of things to the DAO. A lot of things get turned down, obviously. Like I want to be real to people. You're not going to just pitch something and doesn't. I pitched a lot of stuff and it didn't turn down, but a couple of things I have pitched have worked out, just like the weekly courses, and it's being funded by the DAO. So I think there's a lot of things that can be funded that can grow things that will make more benefit to more people, and again the central land itself. And I think that's what's going to lead this metaverse long term. And I think that's what's going to be not just metaverses, but I think when people start to really see what's going on, I think most companies are going to do that. Like McDonald's, they're going to be like, we got $10 million. We're gonna spend on getting a new collab or a new sandwich. What do you guys want? And then they get to decide. And of course, they're gonna buy. They're the ones that decided. So I really think that right there, that technology within the technology alone is huge. Correct. Decentralization is, I would like it to be as much as what the word defines it. Obviously, with people, nothing is perfect, right? Just like you're saying earlier with Paul, like there's a lot because the Central and DAO and the Central community is still very new, in my opinion. It's starting to come across some of these speed bumps where people are starting to pitch things to centralize it more. Which the irony of it is hilarious because the name of the freaking metaverse is called Decentraland. So it's like, hey, we need more people to oversee this. We need people to do that and this and that. And it's like my dream would be for it to be as pure as the word in all cases, because I think when the second we start having all these people do things that are anti-decentralized, when they're being hey, we're centralizing this, we're overseeing this, there's these people that are gatekeepers, that these people that are that are doing this or that, and overseeing this, I think then it's like then it's you get a problem situation. And like I said, everyone has their opinion on politics, but we're talking about now government politics. I think that's what has been the issue for so many years now with our current system of governments now, is that there's just so bloated and there's so many people doing so many things that only benefit them, and not the people. And if you look back at the beginning of America, it was again a bunch of these pioneers that were just thrown on this plot of land. And we can talk about either the people that came from Europe, we can talk about the people that came from the Bering Strait theory, that came and they were Aztecs and Mayans or whatever. It doesn't matter what direction you came in; these people all came in here and they had like very minimal rules and regulations because they were just too worried about survival. And that's when things kind of were more decentralized, and they created some rules and stuff to to create a good society. But things were more fluid back then. But I mean, obviously they were like, okay, both of those tribes, whether it be like I said, the people that came from the Bering Strait or people that came from Europe, I don't care where you came from and what governments you guys had. When things started off early, there was a small group of people that ran things that they could, but most people did what they needed to do. Taxes weren't as high, right? And so over time, when things become centralized, I think that's when it becomes something that people don't want to be involved in as much. And I think that's where my goal to things that you asked me the word, what is the central, and I think that's the word. The word is to keep things more about the people and what the people want, not necessarily what this person wants because they've been in this position for X amount of time. If that makes sense. No, no, no. 110,000%. I totally agree with what you're saying, and that's kind of my perspective. Because you're right. A lot of people, like I said, we haven't just today. We had a lot of debates going on in different Twitter spaces about different things, and everybody, and that's clear to me. A lot of these other people have different definitions of what they think decentralized means, and that's totally cool. Everyone's right to their opinion. But that's what I love about decentralized. It's like you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. What I love about just and let's just talk about the technology of DAOs again. What I love about that is that basically again it's like you're telling okay, right now we have an election coming up in the United States, right? What is our incentive to vote? Really nothing, because we, like, some of us have theories that the elections are already picked, right? It's all just a smoke show, or if not, we have one out of how many millions of people that live here. So you feel like it doesn't really matter what you vote for, because most people are going to vote for what they want to vote for because of the situations that they have. And it's just kind of like, and it's like, oh, I want to pick this person or this person, right? And both of those people, you know, let's face it. If we look deep down on what their actions are, it's going to benefit them more than what we get out of it. So there's not really an incentive to vote, in my personal opinion. Yes, of course, I'll go out and vote, right? You want to do what you want to do, and a lot of people have their opinions, and I want them to vote. They want to vote. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm comparing it to voting in a DAO or something else. And the reason why I have more incentive to vote in a DAO, because it's like, I know this person, I know these people, right? Let's just take an example. Right now, I'm here at Dollhouse, right? We just finished our Wife from on Wednesdays. Now I'm here at Dollhouse at this event. We got the great Kness, great Sinful, right? And the Baby Dolls team. Tango is here as well. A lot of girls, for Fernan, everybody, mods, Nurko, Girl with Girl, Old Guy, Easy Tiger, Shareberry, everybody here. I know these people, right? And I know they've been working hard on putting great events. And they hit up the DAO and they say, hey, we need X amount of money, like 60 grand. We're going to do these things with the 60 grand to grow the game. We're going to do this. And to me, it's like, it's a no-brainer to vote for that, because I'm like, hell yeah, because I know I've seen these people do these things and it works, and I understand the game. I know the people. I have more invested in it in terms of my time, and I get it. And I think, oh, if they succeed, they bring in more people, then even more people will check out us here, with our Waifu stuff. So it's kind of like a bunch of different cliques helping each coming together, helping each other out. So there's just more investment. If you're just a player and you're just having fun in Decentraland, you having more investment into wanting to vote on things too, because it's like, oh, the Decentraland DAO wants to, let's say, money aside, right? They go, we want to now have where the pets follow you in game, right? Like that was literally a thing I was talking about to you earlier. It's like, oh, I want to vote yes on that because I want my little dinosaur to follow me around. I already got my wife on fairies that follow me around, but I want the dinosaur to follow me around. So it's like, I have incentive. I know that if I vote for this, it's going to benefit each individual person. So I think that's what I think in terms of incentivizing, in terms of voting, what makes it different from like the bigger, governments. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just happy that you even know about it because it's sometimes again people don't even know what the DAO is, so it's hard to talk about these things because it just goes over everybody's head that doesn't get involved. So yeah, what you're saying with voting power and that kind of things, yeah, those things. I mean, I don't know again how involved even if you got in today's Twitter Spaces, but that came up a lot, and a lot of people were getting really like personal about their fights over this kind of stuff, and it's for a reason. So again, I understand the frustration because here's the deal. You're right. VP power, all these things, they're new. So I agree. They can definitely be fixed and they can definitely, things can always be redefined and better. Like let's just use me as a case example. Okay, I've pitched a lot of proposals, and the thing is I have a lot. I've been very blessed, and I have a good following now, and people understand what I'm doing, and they want to work with me to get things done. So when I pitch things, sometimes I get hundreds of people that vote on them, right? And the thing that's sad about it is that it's like, okay, well, comparatively to other DAO proposals, that's not many, right? I mean that's a lot, compared to some DAO proposals get like one person or two people that vote on it. But it's like sometimes even when I get record numbers of people voting on something, it's still not enough because it doesn't matter. Their VP is like one VP when one dude's VP is worth 4 million VP. So it's like, I get 120 people that vote yes on something and it doesn't pass, but somebody that gets 3 votes on something, it passes. And that's especially when it comes to things like money, that's kind of shady. It's like, whoa, it's like, so in a tweet that I tweeted like a couple years ago as a joke, I said, wow, if somebody told me that I could buy mana, which was like 1 cent at one time, and I bought like, 10, like literally like $10,000 worth, it'd be like millions and millions. And then later on, I could just pitch grants and then get it myself. That's shady. It's like I could just take, like, well, who wouldn't want to do that, But obviously, I was dumb. I didn't get mana at the time, so I didn't get that opportunity. But the reason why I bring it up is because it's just like it's a flaw in the system, but obviously we're still young and it can be fixed. So I love that people pitch things. And today in the Twitter Spaces, I was recommending people. They had some great ideas. I said, let's pitch those ideas instead of just complaining about it because we have a say of what goes on here. Now, of course, it's like, well, then what's the best interest of the people that have high VP to vote against themselves, And it's a battle, but it's a battle that I'm willing, everyone should be willing to take on because, again, I pitched a lot of things in the DAO and they didn't go through. But the things that I did pitch that went through was I pitched, I proved to the whales. I said, you see all these people that voted yes on this. You see the people that go to the events. It's like, what are they going to say no? And if they do say no, then there's no future. So they understand. They're like, listen, maybe this we should vote yes on this. All these people voted yes on this. This guy keeps doing this, and this girl with her DAO keeps doing that. It's going to continue to raise value in our lands. It's going to keep raise value in our coins. It may again going back to the full circle, think of it as a company. If this person wants to work for us and do this amount of thing for this amount of money and it benefits us this much, then it is illogical to not vote for that, in my opinion. So yes, you're going to still hit even whales that have a lot of VP that want to just get mad and vote no on everything because they just want to keep the money that they have. But let's face it, long term you can have savings, but it's going to run out. And then the whole point of having money is to make more money within the money. So that's my only really like like solution to people for that are trying things out. But really, again, this is what I love about Decentraland is pitch your ideas of a new system. Maybe it's like, okay, people that have a lot of land have VP and a lot of money that have VP, but also people that have a lot of, example for me, right? I've invested like tens of thousands of dollars on, getting all these wearables approved. And it's like, that should be VP. I should have more voting power for that because I'm bringing a lot to the community. So someone can pitch that, and then boom, that could be a solution. And if not, it's worth a shot. So that's really all I can say to those type of people. 100%. 100%. And also, again, what the choices are: vote for a government that you have really no outcome in, or vote for something that you might actually have a potential in. you know, so it's like that's those are the options right now. So that's why I spend more time here, because it's like I see results of people pitching things and it's coming through, and I see results, and I think a lot of people really like that kind of system. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, emotional level, I think a lot. Again, I think not only myself, but a lot of people, Decentraland provides like really just like something that I haven't really found really in any situation. Again, people that have moved to a big city like LA, or people that have tried new things like with music or art or just business, you're hit with literally only negative feedback. Like that's literally all you're hit, and it's usually not productive feedback. The great thing about Decentraland is that and I think is it helps with an emotional experience of it's you're not alone, right? It's like basically like if you could take like let's say I'm not there's nowhere close I'm comparing myself to this, but I'm just saying like this is something that people can understand in terms of a metaphor. Like let's say you took like Steve Jobs and Wozniak trying to build that first Apple computer, Jeff Bezos trying to build, Amazon, people like inventing all these, Elon Musk and Peter Thiel trying to invent PayPal. You take them when they're all in their young stage and they're all trying to do something, but it's like they're not just. It's like yes, they spend 12 hours a day trying to grind the business until it works out, but it's like they also can come to this place where it's like they're like talking about their ideas and their things, and then they feed off each other because they all have something that they can relate to. I'm not the only one here in Decentraland working on an NFT project that's gaining a lot of traction. It's like yeah, I have hundreds of thousands of users and stuff, but it's like over here you got JTV. He's doing the same thing. He's got I think over 80,000 or 70,000 NFT holders as well. He's grinding, and like him and me go on each other's streams. We have a good time. We discuss things, different things that work for each other. I got to give another shout out to Big Mouth and the board pizzas. We're always talking strategy, and he's working on Twitter, posting these things. And he's telling me what's going on. So it's like builds this. It's like basically like an epic community of where people can say, "Hey, man, it's okay." Because the thing about it's like what's tough in life when people try to sell an idea is again, like I said, I'm going back to the beginning of my statement, is that they're hit with only negative feedback with no, people can't relate. They're like, dude, like who cares? Like, like what you we want to have this company called Uber, and you want to give people rides around. That sounds dumb. Like that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get any productive feedback. But over here, it's more of an open arms type of thing. It's like, hey, let's all fail together. Hey, you want to create like this, create like literally people are like, dude, you want to create an NFT collection based on these waifu drawings and parody arts. Like that's a hella cool. That's hilarious. And then they gave me ideas, and then and then they're like come to me and like, hey man, like I said, I'm gonna bring JTV up again. I'm gonna give out Santa hats as NFTs, and people are gonna wear them on Santa and on Christmas. It's like it's like these are all like really in the real in the outside of the metaverse. People would just think everything is cringe and dumb, but it's like in a year, it's like we take everybody's ideas and we take everybody's and we give each other feedback and we support each other. It's like that whole I don't know if you ever heard the term "wag me." It's like everyone's like helping each other out and they're giving each other feedback. Yes, of course, there's a bunch of bad actors, but this Decentraland to me, in terms of all other places, is the highest in terms of open arms. There's a lot of people here that are helping each other out and growing together, and I think to for an emotional level, to me that's helped a lot. And I think a lot of other people, if they're seeking that, definitely give it a shot and check it out. Yes. No, 110%. You're very right, and I can tell you're very perspective in that. And like I said, I think it's also because you based on your experience. You know that doing things again coming back to you with your film. It's like when you have like, oh, I have a film idea or I'm working on somebody's film idea. Everything's super vulnerable because it's like it's like there's no playbook. There's no like this is what you got to do this, and then that's how you finish it. It's like literally everything is a blank slate. And yeah, and it gives you the I think the room to make mistakes and the room to grow. And here's another thing, which is wild in terms of not just Decentraland, but and so yeah, that's helped me with emotional support, and it helps I believe others. But a lot of people come in here. I would say 99.9% of people in here, if you're just looking on my screen right now, literally nobody has their real name or they have their real profile picture, right? I'm like the only idiot. I have, in my first and last name, and I have my profile picture of my NFTs. But everybody here has, fake names. We got Lumpsty, we got Armoros, we got Rishi Girl. Oh, there's Rishi Girl in the house killing it. Gucci Toe, great DJ and the thing. Shibby Wib, what the hell? I haven't seen him in hell long. Shibby Wib's an OG. Just I'm looking around. Old guy, Sherry Berry, NFT Bubblegum, Girl with Girl, Roastin, epic, legendary artist too as well. So it's like these are all people that are like have fake names and they have fake profile pics. So it's like there's nothing to lose now, right? It's like you're in this world, these are real people, but everybody's got these masks on except for my dumbass. And it's like you can say some dumb things and try some things out and pitch people things. And it's like and if it's like the worst thing in the world, it's like who cares? You can literally just change your name. It's like so there's like literally there's no fear anymore. I think a lot of people like that. I think people like the fact that it's like you can not have fear because in the world right now, like everything has consequences. It's like, oh, you say something wrong or you do something wrong, boom, like it's on the internet. They're gonna hit your employers. You're done. Right, it's over. It's like it's very things are I think more riskier now than ever when it comes to free thought, free expression, experimental. But it's like I think that's why I think the metaverse long term is going to be a really big because it's like people that's a demand. People still want to be innovative. People still want to try new things. People still want to test the waters on terms of everything in life. And I think this provides that for them and myself. Hell yeah. That's hilarious. Well, to me, I think comparatively to real life, the consequences are way less because again, you can just change your name. My opinion, right? You could change your name, change your account. But here's the deal: there's people are still holding people accountable in the metaverse. Again, there's a lot of the I don't know how deep you are in the whole the politics of things, but people are don't want to bring it up again. But the Decentraland DAO, people are like really like digging through the weeds of people's the grants that they've gotten, and they're seeing if they spent the money because the blockchain doesn't lie. They're like, did he spend this money on this that he said that they did? Did they say that they actually accomplish these things that they said they were going to do? And you can really just get in the weeds, and they're calling them out in the forums. They're calling them out on Twitter. They're like, basically pitchforks, going after people and stuff. And to me, it's comedy because I'm like, yes, I know there's bad actors. I hate the bad actors. It sucks. But it's really, I'm like, yo, we need to. It's like the ship is like we're a ship, a pirate ship, and there's like only like a joke for people that are listening right now, 38, right? That was Coindesk's analyst. There's only 38 people that play this game. Well, right here I'm looking at more than 38, so that's a comedy. But I'll just say this: it's like having a pirate ship of 38 people, and you're all trying to figure out how to get to this destination to make money or to get gold or to find a new land. And in that small pirate ship, yeah, Tranhan agrees. Yep, I hear you on that. You're in this small pirate ship. You have like 10 people that are just literally complaining about everything and not doing anything, right? They're like, dude, this guy is not pulling the rope hard enough. This guy is not really mopping decks fast enough. It's like, hold on, dude. Like, we only have 38 people here. We have all this money, and then we're trying to push this ship to the future. We're trying to make this succeed. And like, you're literally spending this time, like digging into weeds and like getting mad. I'm like, yes, these are bad people or they're doing bad things. But can you please like instead pitch something so then you can help pull the rope, and pull the sails, and then it's like then later on we can have that kind of discussion. Let's continue to grow this before we have those. But again, I think people are still finding their way. Yeah, what's up, Billy T Coin? Yeah, I know some of these things are saying wild, bro, but it had to be said, right? It's just like I think people are being held accountable in that sense. There are people that are looking out for those people. I think obviously those people do provide value too. Don't get me wrong. I think Copyzilla. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's really big in the just cryptocurrency in general, YouTuber wise. He literally investigates people and calls people out, and I think that's good. Definitely, but again, it's like the whole catch 22. It's like, well, that person can just go change their name. They can just go change a wholly different identity, and they can create a new Twitter account. So yeah, it's a little bit more wild westy in that sense. But again, I have been blessed in the sense of I've never dealt with that because I'm an idiot. I use my name, I show my face. So it's like if I do something really dumb, which I mean I've done many things dumb, but I mean like something that's like really bad, people can hold me accountable. So I think yeah, it's really a more wild westy. But again, I think we're too young to be worrying about things that are not as big of a deal when things should be going in more positive. Build. Let's focus on building, not complaining. Yeah. Yeah, I think in terms of loss, I think time. Obviously, I spend an insane amount of time here. So, but to me, again, back to the forward thinking thing. It's just like to me, I prefer to live with no regrets. So I prefer to try things out and learn things instead of just like what else could I be doing? Like I could be, one of my old sports coaches used to say, at least you're not home eating a Snickers bar. I could be doing that. But it's like so. It's like to me, it's like yes, I've lost time, right? I have lost money. Again, I was just mentioning earlier, I've invested over $10,000 in submitting wearables. Luckily, there was a DAO. We've pitched a lot of DAO proposals, and finally, we lowered the rate to 150 per proposal instead of it was like X amount of mana, which then it raised because of Mark Zuckerberg's thing. So like I literally had to spend like 4 grand on one. But to me, at the time, it was worth it because it was like, yo, like there's not many wearables out there, and I want this little Wifemon fairy to fall around, and everybody in the Wifemon community wants these things. And so I was like, I just did it, and I paid the money, and I've been happy with it long term because it's like paid off. A lot of people bought Wifumons and they like the fairies. But yeah, I've lost time, I've lost money, and yeah, I think those things are they suck. But again, to me, if I have to like look at it from a higher view, it's like this I would why would I not be here? Like this is what I'd rather be doing. There's a lot of other things I could be doing too as well, but it's to me it's better to try to like surf up the wave than it is to just not surf at all. Because it's like then you're just gonna live like the worst thing. Everyone has a different opinion, but my thing is like the worst thing you can do is live with regret. So I rather literally just do this, go ham at this, and again go to zero with everything. Zero money, zero crypto. Literally nothing. Be homeless, live in a box. Uh, I don't care. Like I rather do that and try than not, because then if you don't try, you're spending more of your time. My opinion, I could be wrong. More of your time just sitting there doing your whatever mundane thing, and it's just thinking about the possibilities of the things that you could have done but you didn't because you just didn't want to take those steps. Yeah. No, it's cool. I like it that you asked that question because it's a weird thought that a lot of people have about the metaverse, and I want to like address it with pure honesty and the fact that I do prefer hanging out in the metaverse than I do real life. Um, I'm a little bit more like in terms of like my mind, I'm different. Everybody's different, but I'm different in the sense of like I'm more like trying to think of things and stuff all the time. And to me, don't get me wrong, I love going to clubs, I love going to bars. But the thing is, though, it's like there's really only so many outcomes that can happen at a bar club. It's like, okay, my goal to go to the bar club is to maybe meet somebody, fall in love, or get laid, or just get drunk and then I'm holding a toilet. Like there's a couple, there's a couple outcomes there. But with the metaverse, I love is that you can multitask, and that's what like some people I think that are similar to me, where they go, okay, well I can try to like approach the girl or the guy, start a conversation, and then just go through all this anxiety, go through all this stuff, right, and then create this like connection, and then at the end of the night it might turn into something or it might not, but then it's like a lot of work and effort for something that might really not really either person that's involved in might not really want to get anything out of it or benefit from it. The thing I love about the metaverse is somebody like me, which is really more ADD, more dyslexia. It's like, hey, like I know all these people and I meet new people every day in this metaverse, and it's like, but it's like I build connections with them, and it's like we do more than just hang out and party. Like we all like kind of like we're like a different type of vibe where it's like, hey, like what do you do, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do in your life? And then it goes, oh, this person's like, oh, what am I? This is what I'm trying to do. And we like discuss these. They have different types of conversations, and then we like maybe become partners and work on things together. And then if they do or don't work out, it doesn't matter because that's our kind of fun. It's like our type of thing. Just as an example, one of the DAOs that I got passed was a grant, and it was like $60,000. But we pitch was really ambitious. We're like, we're gonna build like 25, 20 to 25 different of these the lands with different games. It's basically like pitching like to Nintendo, which Nintendo gives people like millions of dollars of a budget to create a video game, but we're asking for way lower to create all these levels. But because we just want to do it, we're like, I don't care if we lose money, like we just want to give it a shot and see where it goes. And it passed, and it got a lot of votes. But I'm sitting there and I only have my set of skills, but it's like because I'm into Decentraland so much, I know of a lot. I've had all these conversations with all these people. I all know what they're trying to do too. So it's like we can kind of do like a Megazord, like the Power Rangers. It's like, yo, dude, I know you're trying to do these things with these mazes. I know she's trying to do these things with these wearables. I know this dude over here is trying to do this new kind of cool thing with the platforms and the thing. It's like we all combine forces and we hire each other and we create these things and we all work together. And those things I don't think can really happen necessarily too much because it's like, okay, I'm going to go to a club. Oh, like right now, MetaTrekkers, he's a great guy, Chris, and he's like, hit me up. Hey, we got to go to Miami. And I'm like, I love you, bro. I love going to Miami. We got to meet some people. But I'm like, dude, I just like, all right, now I got to get on a plane. Now I got to go fly over there, spend some money. Now I got to like, dress, get clothes. It's like all these things. This is like, dude, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up? Hey, we got to have this. Let's do this or that. Boom, log on. It's there. It's done. It's just all that friction, all that like kind of stuff like in between is kind of eliminated. So that's why I know it's pretty sad to say, but that's why I love the metaverse more than doing stuff IRL. Yes. So you know. 100. No, it does. Yeah, no, I 100% agree. It's and you're right. It's a different type of level of communication in the sense of you're right. It's you have a lot more invitation to be more vulnerable because you have you're at your own home. You're sitting there and you're chilling and you can really express things and definitely. And one quick before I say anything else, shout out to Sir Drop. I see you, bro. Looking out, yo, man. How you doing? I'm good, man. I'm happy you enjoying the stream, bro. Thanks for coming through and happy birthday too as well, man. You had a great birthday yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Just like one funny example is like a lot of people tell me a lot of crazy stuff, not just in the metaverse, but like in their real life. Like they come out to they tell me these things that like I could tell they've never told anyone before. And I think I think it's because of the sense of like the what I built in my persona in the metaverse of like I my character right now. I don't know if you can see it, but my shirt that I have, my wearable, has this huge gut sticking out on the bottom of it. It's like his stomach, and it's got these waifus, these buff Pokemons and these crazy chicks, and it's just this crazy image, right? It's just like insanity. So it's like obviously like whatever you tell me, like it's I'm not gonna judge you because like I would be an asshole. Like look at who am I to judge? Like I have like cringe on the front line of my existence. So it's kind of like I think that's and I'm bringing that up because I think that's what a lot of other people are experiencing too in terms of intimacy of like it's like they can't really get that in real life because in real life when you meet each other, you guys are dressed apart, you guys are looking your best. Everybody's kind of putting on this like, kind of facade because they want to impress each other. And so you kind of like have this like surface value kind of connection. And it takes a long time to kind of get through the layers before you really get to know each other. In the terms of what I love about the metaverse is that it gets straight to it. It's like, everybody comes in and they're wild, and you can dress as crazy as you want. Like right now we're looking at, Stokey. We got Refresh. We got, I can't see her name because it's blocked up on the top. She's like flying around on a witch broom with angel wings. Like she's just going crazy. Like it's like there's now I know it's like whatever I tell her, like she's gonna be like she won't care like how crazy it is because it's like she's already going crazy. Who we got shout out to the old guy right here. He's just like, yo, check it out, I'm old guy. Like I don't even know if he is old or not, but it's like even if he is, it's like who cares? Now it's like now we know he's old guy. It just gets through that barrier, and then we can have the other conversations that we want to actually have instead of getting through all the layers. So I think that's what you said right there is really hitting the nail on the head in the metaverse. And I think people don't really talk too much about is that it like kind of like lets you be your true authentic self. Definitely. No, I actually agree with you on that. I mean, obviously, to me, I've improved because I've gotten to basically, get to know people on higher levels than I have. Like I said, I met a lot of people. I don't know where you live currently right now, but where do you live? Nice, nice, nice. So you know what's up. So you live in a city, so you know that you get to meet a lot of people and you have a lot of fun. But there's a lot of like if you just try to like think in your head like if you can picture like everyone you've met in the past year, it's like so many, and it's just like a lot of fun interactions. But it just went to those levels of just like it was fun, and then I never see you again. And I love that too. It's great. Definitely people should experience those things. But this right here, like I met a lot of people. But I really know like the people that I meet here because it's like we again we skip through all that, we skip through all this stuff, and emotionally like I think it's gotten people to a good level, and to me it's like comical too sometimes because it's like, oh, like, this person's got a picture of a little cute cat, and it could be a girl or guy. Like, I don't know who the person is. It could be anything. It could be any gender. I don't know, but I just know the person is that name in that picture. And then it's like, oh, it's a cute cat. Oh, they're having a fun time at the parties. And then politics come on, and the person's being like super harsh. It's like, whoa, this person's got like this is like a different side of them. But it's like it's kind of like there's no hiding it. It's like, hey, this person's going to be who they are, and they're going to say what they believe because there's no repercussions. So to me, I enjoy it. I think to me it's also very entertaining. I think that's why if you're asking what I've gained out of it emotionally, I think entertainment for sure, like hardcore. Like I love it. Like to me, like just like when I hang out here at this club or when I go to like some of the fields, like I feel like the times in high school where like you're all kind of finding yourselves, but you're all just kind of hanging out and you're all discussing things that you want to do. It's like that doesn't really exist anymore after really high school. Some people experience that in college too, but they don't really get to have that because it's just again, it's like all right, I'm going to the bar, I'm going to the club, or whatever they go to events. I'm spending money, so like they all have a direct mission. Like I better get something out of this. It's kind of like people get upset when they don't because it's like, dude, what the heck? It's just a funny joke. Like Blink-182, they're like, oh, they're having a concert and everyone's excited, and I was excited. It's like tickets are like 200 to like $5,000 each, and everyone's like, what the hell? It's like, and it's kind of like people get a little. It's like just to leave the house these days, it's expensive. For this, you can risk a lot more and have a lot more fun, and you don't have to spend as much money, and it's like you get more out of it. So yeah, I just think that the value to me again, I was just like, it's like, oh, I can watch the Kardashians, it's fun, it's watching the drama of these people, but like, or I can go to Twitter Spaces and I can watch these Maury shows, these reality shows go down, but it's like people I know, so it's like there's more at stake, it's like it's more investing. It's like, yo, dude, like that's my homie, and like he just said some messed up stuff to my other homie, and like they're getting into it, and I got my friend Kness over here, she's trying to break it up, and I got Sinful, he's like muting the mic. It's like to me, it's like I'm like I can't buy that on TV. That's not possible, like this is real. So yeah, it's a lot more entertain. It's really messed up to say, but it's I think a lot of people find more entertainment in that because it's like more of a family going through things than it is from just people that you never see or never meet. Yes. 1,000%. I love it. I love it. Yeah, if just to kind of make it easy, basically, I'm wearing it even on stream right now. I'm wearing a Snorlax hat. It came from an inside joke because one live stream that I was on with JTVs, it was him and this really smart guy. He's even got a PhD, Dr. Ham. They were just having this debate about things that they could do logistically, and they had me on as a guest, but like I just kind of tuned out because I didn't really care. So I was kind of leaning back and I was trying to look like Snorlax, and I was just kind of like, and everyone was laughing at me because they're like, dude, Aaron is like totally not involved in this conversation and blah blah blah. It's just a joke that happened, and then so now I do a called the Snorlax pose and I wear the Snorlax hat. It's like a kind of a joke, and so it's like kind of funny now, and it's a good time. But I keep bringing that joke even more because it's like I'm a big guy and I like to stick on my gut. This and it's like everybody at the time was creating these wearables that were like making them look really cool, like super buff, and the girls were looking super cute or super sexy. And I'm like, I'm gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be real. So I made mine realistic as hell. It's like basically belly sticking out, of the bottom of the shirt, and it's those typical waifu shirts that people see that other people have worn, but ours is our waifu-mon on the shirt, so it's parodying that. But on top of that, we have a stomach sticking out at the bottom, basically. And the thing that's funny about it, it makes me obviously show. People always say, "Aaron, you're pregnant of chicken nuggets," because I like to eat chicken nuggets on stream, so it's hilarious. But girls, when they wear this shirt, they also have that stomach too. So a lot of girls like to wear the shirt and say that, "Hey, look, I'm pregnant with a waifu-mon," and just little inside jokes on that. So if you want to show off your gut and stretch your stuff, this is definitely the wearable to get. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's great. This that little hat was the first wearable that I ever bought. Was that MetaZoo? It's based on the zoos type of theme. It's a jaguar, black on black. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, I'll never change this one. But literally, other every wearable I'm wearing, I believe we've made. The fairies, the wings are JTV's wings. The shirt we've made, the shoes, like you said, and the gold shoes. So yeah, if you have if people, whoever's listening now on the stream, most of you guys already know what's up. But if people, other people that were in the video, if you guys ever want to try creating clothes or things, this is definitely the place to do it, because there's something that's really wild about creating something, which is fun, but also creating something and then seeing other people rep it for just a small period of time or all the time, like I do. It's a mind blowing experience. It's a lot of fun for sure. No problem. Same. I appreciate it too, and everyone in the chat too as well really appreciates it. Like, we've had a lot of fun, so thank you so much. And it's cool, like I said, just kind of learning about what you've kind of learned about this. What your experience through the metaverse and the DAO so far, and just kind of learn where everyone's at. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would 1,000% be down. And anything else you need, let me know. Especially if you're trying to, I don't, depending on what kind of direction you want to go with it. If you're looking for certain types of people, let me know. I've been very blessed. I've been again doing this for a couple years now. So I'm, I guess it's weird. It's like only a couple years, but to a lot of people that's OG because it's like the metaverse hasn't been around that long. But I know a lot of people in the space, so I could definitely hook you up with them if you want to talk to them too as well. But yeah, I'm definitely down. Thank you. Nice. Thanks. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, and for me too as well. Don't hold back too as well. Like anything, if you think if that's something controversial, or something, like let me know, and I'm down to even include it. Because like I said, I think there's this. You're very smart to focus on this kind of subject, because I could tell, like, even especially, I mean, people obviously in the ecosystem love it, but people outside, it's very topical. Just I don't know if you saw Coinbase's or CoinDesk's recent story, but they were like pitching that there's only 38 people in this metaverse, and like that was like one of their most clicked stories recently ever, and it was wild. It's like people are like, there's people like defending it, and then there's other people who are like, you guys are all full of shit. This is like a Second Life. It's bullshit. And so it's just like it's just I just it's weird because it's just so much controversy over literally art, but here we are. So so great choice. 110%. Yeah, you come from that background and you kind of see what kind of like what's going on. It's not just like surface value. You're like, oh, you see all the moving parts, and that's why it's perfect for somebody like you to do a documentary like this because you can kind of break it down, into the levels of what's going on instead of just being like, here's this thing that's basically nothing, and then that's it, and then it's just not really. People want to know what's in the meat. Yeah, 1,000%. See, 1,010%. That's great. I'm dead. Aw. No, I'm happy you did too. Like I said, because I was looking back when you first DM me, and unfortunately, when you DM me, it was right when I think was towards the beginning of launch. So like, it just got pushed down. Like literally every day, my DMs are full of people asking for waifu on. Like I said, it's a problem, but I'm cool with it because it's a good problem. But I miss things, and I'm like, yeah, you've been really killing it for a while. So I'm really happy that we finally got it done. Hell yeah. Well, question to you: how did you even find out about me or the Waifu project or whatever? Yeah, Decentraland. Both, both, both. That's great. That is so funny. You to me are hilarious because you've done like the reverse of what everyone else does. Like most people just come in, they come to like some parties and they get NFTs and then they just hang out, whatever. Like you're like hella funny in the sense of like you went like the other side. You went dark deep into like the politics and like all the like the behind the scenes. Like you investigated all the behind the scenes and then coming in through the other side. That is great. I think I love that about you in the sense of it's totally different than most people. I think that's what's going to make obviously you're continuing to kill it with documentaries. But I think that's what's going to make you continue to make great ones because you really understand like again what's behind everything and what's going on. And again, what you said to me, I think is huge. It's like this governance type of model is so wild because it's like not no one's talking about it. It's like totally like not even a thing in mainstream that people understand. When I'm like telling people like that's why I said IRL, like I tell people like, oh, we're doing this with the down that people are like, what the hell? Like they just turn off. They're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's so new. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, no, I totally agree, and that's what I love about the innovation of it. Just even just one thing, just to name one thing that's crazy, is that when people vote in government elections, it's like we don't know. We don't know. We just did these many people vote? We don't know. There's no record. Did this person vote? We don't know. The thing that's great about the blockchain, what's great about the technology in the DAO, it's like not only do we know who voted, but we know or how many people voted, we know exactly who voted for what, and it's all public. So it's a game changer, really, to be honest. And if governments used it, it would be like people. Honestly, I think people would change the way they vote just based on everyone knowing who they voted for alone. It would change everything. So I'm excited to see what comes of it all because it's a wild experiment for sure. Yeah, yeah. It to me it's comical and it's great because people even for me because I mean people pitch me all the time about proposals. I don't have much VP, but I like to read them and I like to give people support as much as I can because I mean the only thing that I can really contribute is like I have a lot of people that follow and stuff, so I can tell them about it. So like I check everybody's stuff out and I vote and some people recently been like, Aaron, how come you voted yes for this and this and this? Like you're just a sellout. You voted yes for this. And I said, bro, like, I know you're new. I know, but I'm like, this person has done X, Y, Z and this. And everyone here knows that I've worked with that person and we've done these great things and that I've seen proof of that person. So it's like, that's why I voted for that person. Like, it wasn't really needed to be said because everyone else knows you don't know, but now you know. So I understand you calling me out, but it's like it's good. Like I want people to be able to like if I vote for something that's super shady, like I want people to have the opportunity to say, Aaron, come on, bro, because it's like then it's like it's not the intent for the long term of everything. So yeah, it's fun, it's really good, and it's a thing that like I said, I honestly think and I get it. I think you get it too. Like I said, you have been investigating and stuff, and I love experimenting with this because honestly, long term, I think this is gonna not just be here. It's not gonna be just NFTs. It's not gonna be just Web3. It's like if you're a company and you don't like when this gets really redefined, which I think right here is the grounds for that. Everyone is working hard on kind of figuring out how the best way to get everybody happy to get things to work. When that finally gets polished, if you're a company in any form or if you're a government in any form and you're not utilizing it, like you were missing the ball. It's like literally the internet comes out and it's like web 1 is here and you're just totally like everyone's benefiting off it and then it's you choosing to ignore that. Like that's I think the like the gravity of what's going on I think long term here. Yeah. 1,000%. No problem. Thank you too as well. Like I said, I had a lot of fun and I like having these discussions because again, like I said, you could tell you're very knowledgeable and it's very rare out, to have these conversations. So they're always a treat. And like I said, I love learning what you knew too as well. And I can't wait till the next one. Perfect. Thank you so much. Cause yeah, we'd love to edit it and put it on a video so that way people can see it. And yeah, if you need anything from my end too, luckily this is up, this is streaming everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter, it's on TikTok, it's on or Twitch. Well, actually, no, sorry, it's no longer on Twitch. This is our third time we've gotten banned from Twitch, but we're gonna get back up and we'll get it up there again too as well. But yeah, I'll send you the files if you need them. Thanks, thanks again. You have a great night. Hell yeah, 1,000%. I'll let you know. Right now we're at DCL Baby Dolls. Next week we'll be every Wednesday we'll be doing an event too as well, and I'll let you know of other good stuff too. Hell, you too. Thanks again. Bye. Hey guys, thanks again. Sorry about that if you guys couldn't hear. I tried to be the one, even though you guys know me. I love talking a ton. So that part wasn't hard, but I wanted to kind of also not only answer her questions, but also like say what she was saying in the questions so you guys can hear what was going on. So apologies for that, but luckily you guys will be able to watch the full video very soon. As soon as she's going to send me the audio recording, I'll put it up on YouTube. I will probably let everybody know that only follows me on Twitter that as well, so they can check it out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out this interview. And it's cool. We had a lot of fun. That course was good and solid. Today was a very busy day. We had the Meta Trekkers event. We had our event. Now we're at Baby Dolls. And I believe Rustin. If anybody here knows what happened, let me know. If I think it was Rustin and why do I keep forgetting it's Dan. It's like Bank Dan or Crypto Dan. He's a legend. I love him. And I'm sorry, bro, if I messed up your name. But yeah, I believe you two were going at it in terms of the DJ battle. So I'm really interested in who won, but more importantly, what songs you guys played. If any of you guys stream that, please also to let me know, either in the chat here or just DM me on Twitter because I want to check that out. I love to check out the events that I missed on your guys' old streams, so that way I can pretend that I was there in spirit. But also, I love you guys so much. So thanks again for checking out everything. So again, to just end the stream tonight, thank you guys all for completing the course. Basically, it was me, Rishi Girl, and Infinite Wins. I know some of you guys are just kind of either waking up now and checking it out or doing it. It's all good. Post your selfie in the tweet. Let me just do some quick final shout outs before I log off on the Twitter. Sorry, guys. I wasn't really checking the chat. I wasn't checking the chat as much because we were doing that, but it was fun. To be honest, it was a total gamble. I didn't even know the person. She was great. She turned out to be very great. So the gamble was definitely worth it. She was a lot of fun, and obviously, which was kind of fun for us that you guys are listening, because at first I thought it was somebody that didn't know anything at all about the Decentraland. So I was kind of like, oh, it's going to be like kind of like a tutorial basically, and a lot of you guys wouldn't. You guys would be kind of like interested in the sense of like, oh, it's fun that we're like giving somebody knowledge of 101, but you guys wouldn't really be able to benefit from it. But she was like not only organized but well researched, and she actually like knew what was going on a lot with the down stuff. So I'm happy about that because then you guys kind of had fun watching it too, as well as I did in answering the questions. But yeah, shout out to Rishi Girl too, looking great. Oh, it was you that was on the broom. That's hilarious. Rishi Girl is the MVP of tonight. Not only was she like showing off all the drip, being like basically an epic model, and like showing off all the drip during the interview, and so she can show her she was asking questions in the interview. But she was also the person that I couldn't see her name that she was floating up above on the top on the witch broom. That is wild. That is an epic emote. Congrats on that. I didn't even know that emote existed. So whoever created that, massive shout out to you. That is phenomenal. That is wild. Um, I think Rostin created the fairy emote. Great. All these flying emotes, guys. I'm telling you right now. Thank you so much. What the hell? Hold on. Yo, check it out, Rishi. We've already gotten 13 likes on that post that I just posted within the post. That is great. I guess you're right. We definitely need to drop that as an album cover. So, 71 of you guys posted your wallet numbers right now during the stream. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give the last final shout outs. Super Matt 7045. Yo, you're a legend, bro. Thanks. You're actually the first time I've ever seen you post your wallet number. So welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you learned something today. Open Sailor, same to you, bro. Look at that. It's a couple two new people. Thanks so much, bro. Racha, I already gave you a shout out, bro. Odin gave you shout out. Takshan. Jay, I've seen you many of times in your Decentraland icon. Thanks, bro, for posting your wallet number. Muri Kentura, thank you, bro. I don't know who Airdrop Bounty is. Oh, I think. Oh, wait, that is a real. Is it? I don't know. Well, if you're real, bro, shout out to you. You tagged a bunch of people. I didn't say you had to tag anybody, but I appreciate you tagging people just to spread the word. So I appreciate that, man. Live, thank you so much for posting your wall number. I really appreciate it as well. There's me and Rishi's album cover that we did today right before the interview. That was hilarious. Robin, bro, what's going on, man? Thanks for post every week. I've been seeing you. I really appreciate it, man, for checking out the stream. And I think you usually complete the courses, but you complete them later on. So thanks for coming by, man. Anternon, looking out, bro. Looking out. Johnny Bahamas. Reed Miss, you guys are legends. Lee Hang, I think, right, for CryptoCube. Second shout out to you. Doug Phil, you're a first timer too as well, man. Wait, hold on. Some accounts you've liked. Okay, nice. You've been here for a while, but it's your first time posting your wallet number. Thanks, bro. Knowledge, and then I already read you, shouted you out. Duple fan, clicker, always killing it, man. Peace. Thomas, Dexton, Didi, Hummus. Crypto surfers as always. I think that these other people have already given shout outs. Yep, all of you guys are giving a shout out to. Oh, Aaron B. Infinity, man. That's Infinite Wins. If you guys don't know, he was the first guy to complete the course this week. He's going to get the grand prize. Congratulations, Infinite Wins. Always killing it, bro, every week. Sorry, guys, I didn't do any spins today. We had the interview thing that took a little bit longer, which is totally fine. And I'll be doing more spins next week. I'm going to be doing a lot next week, guys. We got the Halloween event. We're going to do a Halloween event course, and we're going to have a Halloween waifu on. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and the course of pumpkin carving. Watch the moon. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, shout it out, all you guys. Oh, check it out, dude. I can't read your name, bro. Epic name, but yo, look at you, bro. Cool. Oh, you're gonna get a shiny version, man. Look at wow. Wow, your drip is dope. I'm sorry if I misgendered you. Looks like you might be a girl. Great job, great job, girl, guy. I don't know who you are, but regardless, you're looking amazing. Great drip. I've never seen that. I don't know if those are wings, but they're dragons touching. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Hexui. Wow, like phenomenal, and it looks really cool with that fox behind you. What an epic! You know what? I'm gonna definitely retweet that. That is a legendary picture. Thanks for completing the course. That to me is phenomenal. She's as well. Thank you. Shout out to you, Twitter boy. What's going on again, bro? Fab. I already looking out, Pico. Don't worry, man. I know you're at work, but we still got you on that NFT. And Pico, thanks for being engaged, bro. I know every week and every day you're hitting us up about the waifu mons, and we're getting them to you. You're a legend, bro. I really appreciate you enjoying the collection, man. Lauren, Mika, Mahavens. I'm sorry, bro, if I said your name wrong. Reda Farf, but you're great. Mintran Javier. Yo, you be. Look at this guy. Oh wait, are these three different people? Or are you just trying to troll me, bro? Well, these are three different wallet numbers. So if you're trolling me, bro, you're doing a great job because you're gonna get three NFTs. So I mean, I can't. I mean, you have all the three same peg, but maybe it's just you guys are doing like a meme horde or something. But they're different wall numbers, different names. So I got you, bro. Don't trip. And if you are trolling me, then your troll is worth it. You get three waifu months. Pot Summoner, Jennifer, Emmy, Garth. I gave you a shout out to, and Edward. Thank you guys all so much for coming. Shout out to everybody. So next week, yes, guys, I'm ending the stream. This is my pumpkin. I was drawing it / doing a course at the same time. This is my artwork. We're gonna probably put like the waifumon in the middle, put the pumpkins around it. Just basically what we did for last final shout out to. Sorry guys, it's running late. Bat Shatner. We did the epic waifumon for him. So I'll give you guys just one last for people that didn't see the beginning of the stream, or if you guys are watching this later on and you're skipping around, which a lot of you do. Let's take a look at this. I want to give you guys one more because I'm really happy of the community about this. To be honest, this was really, to me, like I was just again kind of afraid because I was like DMing everybody, and I know everybody's busy, but man, you guys all really came through. So shout out to you all, man, for signing this NFT for us to give to Bat Shatton and everybody in the community. It came out great, man. It really did. I think we counted earlier in the stream, 58 of you did it. So shout out to everybody because I know that you guys listen. I know you guys took the time out to literally figure out a way to do font or put it on, there's all these little barriers of trying to figure out how to put font on this. You guys came through. Shout out to you all. The captain is back, fam. The king has returned. He hit me up, I think in the, actually he didn't just hit me up. He hit all of us up in the Twitch. No, not Twitch. Sorry guys. My brain's off. TikTok. Discord. He hit us up. Check it out on the Discord. You'll see Bat Shatner in the house. He's saying he's coming back. He's here and he's doing well. So I think thank you guys, everybody, for signing the wife on to lift his spirits, man. That really was, to me, was a big deal, and I really appreciated you guys looking out for one of our own. So we're gonna do the pumpkins like that. Maybe put a bunch of pumpkins around the wife on. I know I can't remember your name, but one of you guys has been in the Discord nonstop asking about a pumpkin face wife one. So don't worry, man. This is for you, bro. This is what we're doing for you. But thank you guys all for coming. Last shout out to Sways. Man, dude, that sword is an OG sword, bro. I got that too as well. Back in the day, man, you are rocking it. Oh, wait, no, what am I talking about, bro? This is Sways. Yo, what's up? Sways is doing what he said and rocking the neck beard drip. What a legend. Fedora, sword, and all. So long story short, guys, I was talking to Sways earlier, and he was talking about the Waifuman shirt, and he was like, "Say, dude, that you pulling off the neck uh, beard look perfect." He goes, "I got a fedora and I got a katana." He's like, "The whole drip together is gonna be like the perfect look," and he's doing it, bro. That's so funny, man. Yeah, my brain is so off, dude. I did, to be honest, man. I didn't even recognize you because I'm so used to seeing you with the mohawk. I just totally spaced on the fact that I saw you with a fedora, and I didn't connect the dots. So, bro, shout out to you for coming through on your plan, man. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you didn't post your wallet number in the comments below so I can give you guys all the NFTs. Looking forward to this week, guys. Halloween events, Metaverse festival next month, man. Gonna be so much fun. Until next time, guys.